Hey, Crawford. I'm back at it again today. I'm over here in my bookshelf today. I done went over to the whew, to the little library over across the street and dropped some books off over there. What's in here? Okay. Hey, other books. I say I would try to donate to some organization versus the thrift store. Our water is back up. It's not all the way up, but it's up enough. They still want us to conserve. Whew. All right, so let me get started over here. Let me make. Now we know what it feels like to live in a third world country. The things we take for granted. Whew, give me some light over here. Things we take for granted. I already got some craft supplies in here. I just got to get these books from out of here. Whew. Oh, I know what this is. Put that right there. I didn't know what that was. Alright. That was in there. Alright.
She loves her auntie Karima, and that's her.
See, that's trash. More books. Writing books. Washcloth over here.
The parents out there, when you pick your kid up from school and like you ask them how it's school, they just be like,
all right.
You know, I know, but like they just got off work. You know, you don't want to talk about work right now. So like with my daughter, she got, let her get her iPad and she's gonna start.
I didn't know this was in here.
So like,
I thought that was somewhere else.
Kick their feet up. Nobody want to talk about work when they just got out.
I never thought about that. I'm going to use that.
What'd you learn? Yeah, exactly.
Lord, I thought I had gave this away. What is this song? Pacific Fruit Vineyards Sweet Watermelon Burlwood Wine. Ooh, I thought I had gave this away. I thought I had something in here, but then I said, no, I gave that away. Lord. So it's up in here. This has been in here for, oh my goodness, 9% alcohol. I haven't had this for a long time. This has been in here for, shoot, I know shoot, 5 years. I was in Alden one day and saw it. I said, ooh, strawberry, I gotta get that. And it's been sitting in this wardrobe ever since. Oh, how mercy. Yeah, and all my stuff.
that I have to correct every 3 months of my parents with this child at a Laker game, and it is
Old index cards from one of them schools I was in. Like pharmacy technician to me. Alright. There's my wrap. Yeah.
I'm from the Great Western Farm. I'm a real. And stuff like that. But I remember we got swept by the Spurs and we headed to the car and, you know,
I know what that was for.
trash cans, yada, 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 as a kid. I was at my dad's house. We still fans, and with being said, we'll all
Know what this is for? Some epoxy. Let's see. Put this thing in here. Oh, this where you been hanging all that long. My crochet hooks. I done stuck them down in here. I'm probably gonna stick them back down in here. In a container. Oh, it ain't been open in so long. It's hard to open. Some more crafting supplies. Yeah. Animals. Stick pins. You can put them on my sewing stuff. Right now, on to the books.
Because we work hard and want to relax hard.
Enamel paints.
0% interest for 36 months.
I'm gonna leave this up here. Some primer. Alright, let me get to the books. Self-care advisory. Oh, let's see. This Oprah Winfrey book that can go.
Well, 30 minutes more. I'm going to sit on the stairs. So.
Okay.
You know, I'm going to video.
What are you talking about?
I thought she was talking to somebody on the phone.
Oh. My son looks back and wonder.
the first one where my guy, Donnie Wilson, you know, played by O'Shea Jackson Jr. I
Civil rights experience.
I might have gotten away from Gerard in the first one, so he's after me, but I escaped to Europe, and he chased me down as Gerard Butler
A
does.
massacre.
And, he may or may not team up with Winning Time.
I like my books. I'm gonna keep a few. Sister Soldier. I don't even think I read this. Or did I? The sequel to The Coldest Winter Ever. Maybe I did read it. Because I can remember saying that it wasn't a sequel. I do remember saying that after I read it, it wasn't a sequel to it at all. So I've read this before. I love my books, y'all. I love my books.
Yeah, I told him 2 years ago. Yeah.
Well, he knows now. He didn't know.
I told him 2 years ago, so it's full circle. I'm at peace.
You're funny.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness, that is hilarious. Okay, since we got you wide open, I thought I'd give you a few rapid fire questions. Is that okay? Whew, this should be good. What's your prized possession?
Oh, that's Lucille.
Oh.
Lucille is my PlayStation. Hold on. I'm feeling judged, all right? We listen and we don't judge. That's right. So I named her Lucille because that was what B.B. King named his guitar, and he took Lucille everywhere. So I take my Lucille everywhere. I'm thinking about her right now.
Well, did you have a prom date?
Funny story about prom.
Uh-oh.
All right, so
Could this be?
pregame. I'm not gonna say no names, but you know who you are. So when there I am. That boy a star. Oh my God. But yeah. So at the time, Taft, shout out to Taft High School, Taft senior prom, Tea House. Yeah. So the girl that I was talking to, and I did it the right way. I asked her to be my girlfriend on her birthday. I talked to her mom before, did the whole
Sound
nine.
like the right thing.
And then we just,
I don't know. Let's see.
you know, she was hot. So it was like, I could try to see past it, but we were just oil and water. And then at 1 o'clock in the morning on my birthday, she broke up. Right?
I hate to get rid of my books, y'all.
Just career decision. But so she breaks up with me, and then, so now I have.
I hate to get rid of my books, but I don't read no more the way I used
Best
to.
friend at the time, a guy by the name of Tim.
Because my eyes be so blurry from reading the pages.
He brought my new prom date there. I didn't know at the time.
I hate to get rid of my books. All right, here's another word puzzle. I guess I can. I've done some in here. That's not worth giving. I did some of those. Elan Harris. I don't know where I got this book from. I don't know. I wish I could remember. How bad with me. All right, let's see here. This is my favorite author right here, Kimberly Lawson Robin, A House Divided. I don't know if I read this or not. Oh, let's see. I probably have. I would usually read her when I got her, when I get her book. I'm pretty sure I read this. This might be worth keeping. The African American Traveler. It might be worth keeping. I know I got this from Kwanzaa. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Red Day. 12/27/03, y'all. Wow. Confessions of a Neglected African Daughter. Oh. I think I read some of this. Oh, I had that for a minute, ain't I? Oh. Alright, so the Family Emergency Handbook from Dollar Tree. It's good to have. It's always good to have something like that. The Obamas. They can go. I don't know where I get this from.
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,250 off your complete bathroom remodel. A lot of times people with knee pain,
Hot liquor for the soul.
the issue's actually stemming
Millicent Thompson.
predisposed to hip pain, low back pain. What I really like
I
about
know I read some of this.
it's placed in the ideal position for everything else. It's like a kinetic chain where it's you have better balance, more energy. You're gonna feel better, and you're not gonna have to spend so much time worrying and thinking about your pain.
And she signed this for me. I guess I'm supposed to keep it, huh? The fitness, total fitness guide. Let's see.
So we're taking a look back at 5 things from 2024 that really made us laugh out loud. They're all our favorites, so most of them.
It's got recipes in there.
First rated young Noah. Take a look.
It's a maybe. I might keep that one. Susan L. Taylor. In the Spirit. I know where I got this from. Got Ray Charles. Somebody else read it. Alright, let's see here. Oh, that's what that was, Lord. I'm glad I wasn't looking too hard for it. I thought that was on one of them totes. Okay, let's see. What is this? Trash. Hey, Nico. 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 Would you come give me this furniture polish?
Yeah?
Would you give me the furniture polish?
Where's that?
Right over here on the corner. I think that rag is right there beside it, I mean. Clean this out over here.
Oh, shit.
Over here.
Hmm?
Over here.
Oh. You get out of the room.
Thank you. You see the rag over there? Thank you.
Oh, what's this right here? I'm gonna give you something.
Yeah, the car. The car bug.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, and I knew I had an extra one, but what car was it for?
It might have been the beige one.
Oh, okay.
Well, it might have been the black one. I can't remember. Let me know when you're ready, Mom.
There's some trash in the bathroom trash can also.
No, it's not. We ain't doing all that, you know what I'm saying? I got stuff I got to do in color, though.
Alright, let's see here.
Don't hush me, Mom. I don't like when you do that. I'll stop there. In a few minutes, I'll be ready. As soon as you finish right there, I get it out. Mm-hmm. So I gotta have that switch to get out. Oh, that's what the video.
Guess I'll go on and clean off down here so I can put stuff away. So here you are from there. Okay.
I went to countries and I was surprised at some of them. And at restaurants, they actually knew who I was and gave me free dessert.
Whew. All right, so now.
I actually was getting ready to work at an interior design company, and I had a chance to work at a cafe, and that was when I got cast as a very short part-time gig as a model. So I took that up, and that led to acting, but I didn't know that I'd be acting for this long. Success you're having, what would you tell your younger self now?
All right, let's see. I'm gonna put. All right, so let's see here. Oh, here go some more pens. More safety pins. Let me stick these down in here. If they'll fit, no. All right, so I'll put those on the floor. Now, I don't want to lose them. All right. What was that? Okay, I know what that is. Oh, let's see here. Whew. I got more stuff in here to get out of here than enough. And I really want to get this stuff out the way.
our new home.
Somebody pinch me.
You don't want pinches, you want protection.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. We'll help you choose the coverage you need.
All right, we're out of here. Deuces.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hi, Homeworthy. I'm Michelle, and welcome to my Baltimore loft. Come on inside.
You're watching Homeworthy, where we believe every home has a story.
Hi, I'm Michelle Price, and I'm an interior stylist, and welcome to my loft in Baltimore. I relocated to Baltimore after a shift in my career. I'm in my military career at the time, and I was in between housing. I was to go on a deployment, so I didn't have like a fixed living situation. And my sister had recently moved and found these amazing lofts, and she was telling me about them, and I was like, okay, when I return back from college, I'll come and take a look. And so I came and I saw this unit, and I immediately fell in love. And as I did the walkthrough, I'm like, we need to polish the floors, I need to change the light fixtures, I want to change the hardware, and they were all on board for that. It felt very destined, like fate. And I've been here for 3 years now, and it's been a beautiful experience to see how I've changed. My style has evolved. I feel like this iteration of my style, its expression feels very aligned. It feels very connected to how I express myself through clothing. And I can't quite say that I'm one specific like style of design and decor. I'd say it's a mixture of mid-century modern, vintage, have like an eclectic, offbeat, edgy twist to things. Very, very emotive. I have a lot of collected items. I'm drawn to a lot of like natural materials. So you'll see throughout the home, there's a lot of wood, there's a lot of metal, there's a lot of stone. And I wanted to keep those elements present because of just the grounding nature that they have. And I wanted to invite that into my space. Since this is a space of introspection and reflection Welcome to my entryway. I have to have a candle burning. I have to have incense flowing. And then I placed a cute vessel that I picked up during my visit. Vintage stock that was here in Baltimore, but they're no longer here, Hunting Ground. I love so much. I would visit that store, literally it felt like weekly. Just like, I love the adrenaline that I get when I find something or I'm going for a little hunt. So picking up that piece was really cool. And then I have a bit of my magazine collection here. So there's some fashion mags, some art mags, and some interior magazines as well. And then I placed this like bulbous glass object here that I purchased from H&M Home actually. They have some really cute pieces. And just keeping up with the theme, there's like a color moment that's happening that's playing off of the artwork here that I'll speak to here shortly. I put a few of my favorite coffee table books here. This red one, funny story, is actually, I picked this up when I went to Germany for my birthday, and it's in German, so I don't speak German, but I thought that it was super cute, and it was a nice little trinket to bring back home with me. And then I have one of my favorite incense holders that I purchased at CB2. Actually, I would frequent the store when I was in service, and I would just go there to imagine what it would look like to style and decorate a home. I would pick up little small things in hopes of what would come, and here we are now. And then this mirror that rests above the console table is it's a vintage IKEA. So I wanted to keep the entryway pretty simple, pretty open, functional for hanging jackets, bags, dropping keys, it to be aesthetically pleasing. And then I have the shoe rack here because this is a no shoe household, so we do not do shoes here. We take them off and put them here. And then above is this beautiful gift from my partner Jordan, who's an artist, a painter actually. And this piece is titled "There Is Love," and I think that placing this in the entryway will show you how much love exists in this space, and a reminder that we can always return to love. So yes, this beautiful piece rests here. And then the colors are very warm tones, but I recently have been drawn to a lot of yellows, and specifically like mustardy tones. So you can see that showing up in the vessels, and it plays on to this art piece here, which is actually Jordan's table top. I mean, this is a very special piece that's been with her for years, that has contributed to some amazing bodies of work that she's created and that she's put her heart and soul into. Having that here alongside of some very special plants, which is something that I love so much. It's been a through line for me over the years. When I felt like I didn't have a space to call home, I knew I could always return to nature, and that's where I found a lot of my strength. So having these very specific styles of plants, this is a Dracaena, a dragon tree, and I love how.
Check out these deals of the week at Walgreens. Shop weekly deals at your store or at walgreens.com.
Sure, a meal like this is an option. But why would you settle for less? When you can have the real deal. Applebee's really big meal deal for only $9.99. Choose our new juicy hand-breaded Big Cluckin' chicken sandwich. Or the stacked classic bacon cheeseburger, plus those fries, all for just $9.99. Applebee's really big meal deal. We're eating good.
This one
very
since
airy.
08.
It tends to be. I think that really
Kwanzaa.
frames this space really nicely.
12/27/08.
Walk with me over to this artwork here. That's also another piece by
Guess
your
I
partner.
keep that one
This
too.
piece is called Unearth. And for me, when I sit with this piece, it reminds me that as I come undone and I unravel, I'm able to also carry with me what comes up and to make it beautiful, and to see it as a part of me and not something that is away from me. So that completes this little area here. The best compliment that I could receive about this space that I created to hold me and to like affirm me would be, this feels like you. This feels like I'm feeling you. This feels like I'm feeling you. I've been told by close friends and loved ones that have come into my home that this is, you created a space that reflects you. And I think that that's been my goal the entire time, to have a home and a space that acts as the most authentic mirror that I can imagine. So we're now entering the living room space, which is honestly one of my favorite areas of the home, one of my proudest areas in terms of design and decorating the space. So the space was designed around this agenda here, this potato credenza that I fell in love with the moment I saw it. It's the Lenny Kravitz collaboration. And I knew that I had to have it. It felt like I was entering that era of like me thinking about future me and like passing this through my family. Although it's a newer design, I feel like it has a very like historic and prestige energy around it. So I wanted that to kind of show up in the way that the living room would be designed around it. I love like the geometric shapes, the various woods here, and then on top, I typically change this, I want to say maybe every few weeks. But I have a candle, of course I have an incense burning, and I have this beautiful wooden bowl here that has a lot of Polaroids. I really love like film, Polaroid cameras, and I would capture a lot of memories over the years. And some of my favorite moments live in these images. And I recently got a larger cam gifted to me, and I've been making it my duty to capture photos of friends when they come by, family members, putting it in the bowl so people else will community love. And then we have this vessel here, which honestly it looks like it's like 200 pounds, but it's so light you wouldn't even believe it. I love the texture and the form, and it reminds me of like a leaf, like an older leaf, like a withered leaf. And I really thought that it would just kind of tie this area together so nicely. When I'm creating these displays, I try to think in a triangle, so I tried to shape and frame this beautiful work, which is, honestly, it seems like I'm pretty biased. If only all of the artwork that's in here is by my partner. This painting, Mercy, is by my partner Jordan, and this piece is so special. It feels like an ode to my experience growing up in a Christian household and going to church every Sunday, and it's just recounting the various times that I felt God's mercy over me and over my life, but also like the different songs that my mom would play every Sunday and every Saturday while we were cleaning. So it feels very familiar and very connected to my past, even though it's something that was gifted to me in my present. So very beautiful piece here. And then if you come over with me to this area, I have this beautiful room divider that acts as an additional storage. Funny story about this divider, it's by a brand, Brooklyn-based brand, Rainy Home. They were having a sale and they were like getting rid of a lot of products, and it was happening only on one day. I rented a U-Haul. I coerced my little cousin to drive the U-Haul, and we went and picked up this room divider, which is actually pretty heavy. I placed a little lamp here so that there's additional mood lighting in the space. And this lamp, I feel like it really ties in my love and appreciation for Rattan, and it gives it this very, I feel, very mature kind of look to it, as opposed to my earlier iteration of a boho bungalow, which was just this loft, it looked like before this recent iteration. And then we had the Mario Bellini sofa here, which I love so much. I had to get it in brown because if you look around, you could say that brown may be my favorite color, and it's creeping up on the list. But this couch is so comfortable. I prefer firm seating, so it's very comfortable for me. And I really love the leather. And then in the windowsill, I put a few of my favorite vessels. This vessel I picked up with my friend in Seattle. I love how it has a cute little face on it, and it's black and white. There are like little black and white pops throughout the space. I have an affinity for spirals, and you will see that also throughout the space. But I have a spiral candle here. And then when I first moved into this loft, I didn't move here alone. I actually had a dear companion, Maxwell, my cat, who unfortunately passed away. And I was almost going to leave the apartment because it just felt so heavy to stay and to remain in this space. But I decided against it. I persevered through that grief, and I created this is like one of his favorite areas to sit in the Louisville right here. I have him in this very beautiful urn here, resting in Louisville, so he remains a part of the space. And upstairs, there's actually little paw prints of his that were immersed into the floor when they polished the floor. He's always in this space with me. This beautiful side table is this woven table that I picked up actually from Target. It's also another piece that came with me from my Bohemian era. And I knew that I needed a break from it, so I kind of removed it from the space, and I recently brought it back in and thought that it was really comfortable where things were. And then I put a few of I have a lot of coffee table books, so a few of my favorite coffee table books, and then I had this marble candle holder, burning this big candle, and then we have the silhouette floor lamp, which I'm really drawn to the female body. I have an appreciation for it, and when I saw this lamp, it reminded me of just those curves, and ironically it's a silhouette, so I kind of know that they're playing on the body in those forms. And then here we have this, beautiful, beautiful coffee table. On top of it, I have a few of my favorite mags, pencils, and apartmental, a couple of my favorite coffee table books. One thing I really love about this coffee table that I use as a is because there's a lot of very bold and strong elements here with the airiness of the glass, but it also has this very postmodern vibe to it, which I love. And the base is 2 marble balls, but the way that it sits, it kind of continues to play on the shapes and forms that show up throughout the space. So yeah, I really like this coffee table. And then we have this really gorgeous, shaggy, also super comfortable ottoman here. I love the texture. I'm like drawn to textures and shapes. And this one really, during that time when I was moving through that grief, I went into the CB2 outlet and I saw this and I was like, oh, I love it, it's so beautiful, but is it comfortable? And I saw it and I'm like, it just feels so good on my hands. So I really, really love this. And I love that it has this really nice dark wood base. And it's Mongolian sheep. So I also appreciate that the variety, and it makes it really stimulating into my space. And then I also have the other portion of the Bellini sofa. So I originally thought that it was here in the autumn. I knew that I had to have enough seating for larger groups. I typically host like the family holidays here, so I knew I wouldn't just be able to have one sofa. And so I really love the design of this particular sofa and how I'm able to create various orientations because of the modular nature. And I decided to do a chaise lounge here for when I'm having my coffee in the morning. And I have like a cute candle burning here to create a nice little vibe. And then if you come with me over to my lovely, lovely Alonzo bookshelf. So this bookshelf acts as a room divider since I live in such an open space. And I wanted to separate the kitchen and entryway area from the living room and the office while also keeping that openness here. And I've styled this bookshelf with a view of my growing collection from simple. I have an appreciation for handmade objects. Our hands are so powerful. They're the tools to do just about everything. And I feel like collecting an object is an opportunity for me to connect with the creative who use their hands to create this object, to put their energy into something. The symbolism of me even having a bookshelf in my space, it wasn't just acting as a divider, but it's also an ode to my mother. Growing up every day, and it was one of my chores to clean and to decorate every day as a kid. And at that time, I didn't see or understand the value of trinkets and smalls of appreciating objects and their story. And I often fondly recall as a kid going to my mom after I would decorate it and like showing her off my design and wanting her praises. So I often return to and enjoy redecorating this and seeing what other ways that I can display and honor these trinkets, and also my grandmother, her mother as well. We're heading now into my office area, which is small but mighty. The office area and the chair is honestly between the chair and the desk, and there's a lot. There's a lot of beautiful things happening here. So the chair is by Rainy Home. It is a plywood chair, and it may look like just a piece of art, which it is, but I also use it functionally as a chair, and it feels comfortable. It feels comfortable for me. So this is my desk chair. It's also super beautiful. This desk was a collaboration with Justine Blakeney and Target, and I actually upcycled it by adding in these metal like coverings for the door to kind of give it a modernized look. It previously had wicker, and I was shifting from my boho era, so I knew I didn't want to leave to let go of this desk because of the unique shape. It has like a nice arch, and this is ludicrous.
All right, who called for ludicrous? Oh, you don't need me. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Just file a claim on the app. Or call us.
Lovely home, by the way.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This is so gorgeous, so I knew I wanted to breathe new life into it to allow it to live and grow and evolve with me. So this is my mighty desk that I'm very proud of. The updates that have been made to this desk. And then I decided to place this cute, like, fabric lamp that I picked up from Facebook Marketplace. And then I put this really cute cord cover on it so that it floats within the space and gives the cord a nice little moment. We appreciate cords in this household. And then above the desk is this beautiful print from Nicole Thomas, who is one of my other favorite artists. I discovered Nicole's work in my early 20s, and I immediately saw the woman that I was just need to like know that there's like a limitless to my abilities, my pursuits, my creativity. So I think definitely like there's an openness and like one of my favorite elements. I think what gives a home a soul is the thought and feeling that's put into said home. I think that I can bring my loved ones here, I can bring friends here, I can create here, I can make mistakes here, I can succeed here. And there's so many feelings, so many experiences had in this space. I think that contributes to the soul. I think that there's beauty surrounding this space, right? Through these like amazing, objects and pieces of art. But you strip out, there's still this feeling of hopefulness. Like even when the space was empty, I knew when I walked in that space would be able to, the love, the dreams that I feel inside of myself that sometimes I may not have the words to quite literally express. So here we are in the kitchen. I mean, the star of this moment is these dining chairs and this table. The dining area, which is where we come and commune and eat. I also wanted it to be its own moment. And I recently picked up these chairs. I was really drawn to the back, the sculptural curves of the back of the chair. And this is aluminum. And on top of the dining table, I have a cute fruit bowl here, continuing on with my love of spirals, and a few lovely twisters here as well. But this dining table was actually one of my third purchases. So this dining table has withstood all of the changes that have occurred here. It's lived through the boho era that I continue to speak about. And then the light fixtures here, I used all of the lighting in the unit myself. I learned via YouTube, and I'm very, very pleased with my lighting skills. I knew that I wanted it to be very like low lighting, and because of the beams being exposed, I knew I had to have something that would drop down. So I decided to go with these. I love this cute shape here as well. And then I have a few coffee table books on this lovely magazine rack. And I also picked out all of the lighting coverings for something just a little bit more playful, a bit more fun, to bring a bit more color into the space. And then on the fridge, I have some photos and few coffee table books and kitchen table books. And then I placed this very beautiful painting here that I picked up while at the Baltimore Arts Museum here. And then if you come with me into one of my favorite displays, so I enjoy collecting artful mugs. I am a coffee and tea drinker, primarily coffee though. And I have a ever-growing coffee mug collection that ranges from little tiny to super big that are really cute and very fun. And I feel like it really takes the moment of drinking coffee and takes it to another level as far as this appreciation for the vessel that the coffee is housed in. So I really like to choose and pick like which mug is particularly today, and to have a moment with that vessel. This one was gifted to me that I really love. There's a ceramicist in Japan. This one also a recent pickup from am a ceramicist here in Baltimore. It's the Gay Agenda. I love their cute mugs here. And then we have personal best. There's so many, like, we have these cute indentations here for your thumbs to rest. So very seamless. I love that the approach, the variety, but also the approach that each ceramicist has to creating a mug that feels both beautiful and functional. After leaving the military in 2023, I knew that I could no longer sacrifice not only my creativity, but my personal value system. There was this returning to myself that I feel like showed up in my expression of my home. I made a lot of changes that felt very pointed to the direction where I wanted to go. I felt like I wanted to make a statement about not only the strength, but the resilience that lives within me. And I feel ready to take control and to take ownership of not only my creativity, but my path. And by doing that through interior styling and design, I have had an interest in this for over several years, and for most of that time before I had this space, it lived through Pinterest boards and through messaging with friends and then sending me updates to their homes and getting my thoughts on that. And now I have a tangible space where I'm able to flex that skill to showcase my style, voice, and to hone that. And I'm excited to see what opportunities will come to me as a result of putting myself out here more and taking ownership of my interior style.
Check out these beautiful looks at Walgreens. Shop weekly deals in your store or at Walgreens.com. Childhood shouldn't be spoiled by bad weather. Versus leading training. For kids, Fly with the #1 nighttime underwear. Your new home deserves Xfinity.
And this.
I like the snowflakes. Wow. Stay connected during your move with the fast in-home Wi-Fi. Easily transfer your services in the Xfinity app. Bring on the good stuff.
Let's go upstairs to the bedroom. So now we're in the bedroom where a lot of rest happens. The first thing that you'll see above the bed is a Nicole Thomas piece. This piece is actually a fabric, and I had it framed. I knew that I wanted above the bed to be a very statement room. And when I look at this piece, I see a strong, sensual, powerful woman, Black woman with her fro, just laying on this beautiful flower bed and feeling so self-assured. And I knew that I wanted that energy in this space. Here we have this sculptural lighting that I picked up from Urban Outfitters, and what drew me to this lighting was the stacked form. It really spoke to me. I was like, this could look really good upstairs near my bedroom. And then on the side tables, I opted for something pretty minimal, but also, again, playing on my appreciation for forms and shapes. There's like this openness here. And then I keep my nightstands pretty clear for drinks and for burning incense. I have internal views. These really note cards that I draw from daily that just poses a particular question that I ideate on throughout the day, that also often leads me to an intent. And then, one of my favorite things to do in my room is get dressed. This is where I pull some of my favorite looks. So I wanted that process to feel very sacred, and I wanted to have all of my adornments laid out here. So I have a lot of my jewels, and some of my favorite statement pieces here, a few fashion books on this console unit, some of my favorite fragrances, a Kwame Brathwaite portrait here above, just continuing on with that semblance of strong Black beauty. And then here is this very special golden piece of art that I got in one of my favorite trips to Oaxaca, and I had to bring it back safely. I also styled this once as a headpiece, so it's functional art that I house here, and some of my books that I've had over the years. So this piece is by one of my favorite designers, Idop. Sader is the designer, and I am an avid supporter and have been over the years. This is a leather apron, and I styled it in a variety of ways. I have worn it over dresses to give, the illusion of more shape. It's a very unique piece, and it's also very functional. I've also used it in lieu of carrying a purse because of the amazing pockets here. And I just also love the unique curvature here as well. This piece literally ups any outfit that I put it on. Like, I can put it over a t-shirt and it'll turn it into like this amazing look. So I really, really love this accessory. And I do enjoy accessorizing a lot through my jewelry. I'm drawn to a lot of, there are things here. As you can see, there are a lot of shades, and that also continues into my wardrobe. It actually began there before it began in the home. And some of my favorite earrings, these Jacquemus earrings here that are one's a linen, which is like fancy linen, you make lemonade. And then this amazing cone here that kind of reminds me of like an acorn, but if it was a metal acorn. Super cute. And then I have this large J and a small spiral. You can see continuing on with the row of spirals and shapes here. These two as well. So I really enjoy using jewels to express myself, to adorn myself, and to really carry out the impact of a particular outfit. And then this is the mirror that one of my first mirrors that I got. This is one of the third pieces that came into this space, and I had the opportunity to be a part of this exhibition by a friend, Jamila Okobu, and I was the muse for that collection, and a lot of the very powerful self-portraits that I would take in this space to affirm and to just depict my journey were shot here in this mirror. So it's a very, very special mirror. There's this Princess Lily, lovely blonde here that also has this very cool, like, curved shape to continue on with the arch way that's happening here. And And then, of course, I'm always gonna have a plant somewhere. So this is one of my recent pickups. I knew I needed something to house in this beautiful plant vessel here that I've actually had over the years. And I've had this plant vessel for about 6 years. It's been it's been through some things, but it's still holding on. And I just love the various forms and shapes that's shown here. And then I have this singing nook that I sometimes journal in, or I read or watch TV from over here. And I did this beautiful, I like to do dry floral arrangements. So this was one of the ones that I've done, and I wanted to have a piece of this space. So here, and these are like some cute pillows. Here's the rest of it. Home to me means space. Home to me means a space where I can reflect and explore parts of myself that I may not be super familiar with. Home to me means refuge, a space where when I am returning from the woes of the day, I can find a place. I have a place actually that holds me and that reminds me that I am enough and that I am loved and I am strong and I am beautiful and I am creative. Home to me is the first place where I give myself permission to be free.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to go to homeworthy.com for exclusive content, shopping guides, and so much more.
This is ludicrous.
All right, who called for Ludacris? Oh, you don't need me. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Just file a claim on the app.
Look on. Lovely home, by the way. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hi, Homeworthy. I am Miss Rosie Patembo. Welcome to my home in Maryland. I'm not going to show you around. Wait to show you around today.
You're watching Homeworthy, where we believe every home has a story.
Hi, my name is Miss Rosie Patembo. I am an author and creative director of Texan Studio. A home decor brand that partners with artists throughout Africa, creating ethically sourced and meaningful decor goods. We are at home in Silver Spring, Maryland, just outside of Washington. I actually grew up around the corner from this rental home, and I never anticipated or planned on being back in this area. But as life would have it, my son got into a little bit of a school program close by, so we packed our home, packed our bags, and we moved about 10 minutes away from his high school. And so because I knew at the time that this was going to be like a 2 to 3 maybe 4-year home, depending on what we decided to do once we got his driver's license, around the age of 16, which is knocking on our doorstep now. I wanted a home that felt good because home is my profession, location, but I didn't know really how to invest in a temporary space, making it my own without spending too much money. So that was the welcome challenge that I had with finding a home. Really, I feel like I can convert almost any space aesthetically into something that works for me and my family. But having a layout that works for us is something that I really prioritize and value even over the aesthetics of a home. You can always change the aesthetics, but you can't always change the layout. So especially in the suburbs, a lot of homes are cookie color, a lot of homes are replicas of one another in terms of the floor plan. But this one I found
really unique floor plan. It's an end unit townhome. There are some really lovely ceilings. We have lovely skylights. There are 3 different level changes. And I found all of that really exciting and accommodating to the way that we live our lives at home. And so when I came in, it was like totally a blank slate. And I love that also. And I knew kind of right away what some of the primary changes that I would make to the floor, door levers, light fixtures, and then layering on from there. DIY and winter aesthetics. There are also a lot of heirlooms and hand-me-downs from my family and my mother and different aunts. Most of my artwork is made from family. I have really a set of prolific aunts in my life. I consider prolific aunts and family members in my life. So it's a mixture of art that I produce, art that I've been inspired to create, as well as handing down some of these styles of vintage that go back 50, 60 years and more, and then the newer styles that I've created.
Why am I finished with that?
Phew, let's see here. This is how we're living, this is what you're walking into. So I somewhat replicated from my previous home, that's also one of my rental pack. You don't have to start completely from scratch. You can really somewhat copy and paste different aspects, and then you have to put your creative time into the space that you're moving into if you have similar house space that you can make that transition onto. So in this case, this is a console that I got from Article during the pandemic. We did some partnership work together, and the reason that I love it beyond what it looks like and fits my aesthetic is that it allows me to store all candles in here. I think I have just miscellaneous artwork. I'm often switching out and updating artwork throughout my home. There are board games in another one. So you can really just tuck away all of your kind of everyday seasonal things in a space and set it and forget it, but then have it up there. So this is large, it accommodates all of our little knickknacks. I think I can store batteries in another, batteries and light bulbs in another. So it really works well for that purpose. And then I accented it with this Tanuki stool, and this is made in ivory coast by Abu, who is in my book. He's a wood sculptor in Ivory Coast, and I got 2 different pieces from him during the course of our interview days for the book research. This is a piece of tuba cloth. Tuba cloth is made in DRC, the Democratic Republic of Congo, and I actually got this piece in Marrakesh during my book research in June of 2022. Although I'm not into the artisan is, but I did buy it from an artisan vendor in the market. And again, tuba cloth is featured in my book. These are pieces that I've also wanted to explore more and learn more about. So in my book, I do have an entire section dedicated to the production of tuba cloth and profiling experts who produce this in DRC. And then you have my book, a secret, my book, The African Decor Edit, and I wanted to be able to honor it in a special way beyond putting it kind of on just a prop, something that could prop it up, or laying it around on a book table, on a coffee table, which is still adequate, but I splurged and bought this beautiful book stand by Virginia, and it allows me to prop the book up. I can open it to a page, or various pages, and the photography in the book is also its very own special moment. So when I open it up, I can feel like I'm displaying photography in my home. So that is the dedicated space for my book, The African Decor Edit. And then if we come up over here, again, another piece that I got on the road during my book research. This is a large blanket. I open it up, it's massive, so folders for now. And this is from artisan pieces, this textile are featured in my book as well. So we get to understand how they produce it, where the cotton comes from, the weaving techniques, etc. And so this is a combination of both of those styles. And last but not least, on this corner of the living room, we have a feathered juju hat. Really excited about these is that they are actually hats. So they're worn like this. They come from Cameroon, from Western Cameroon, and they're worn with an entire beautiful ensemble during special ceremonies there. And if we swing over to what I like to call my library, and it's just all of fun, ending up with, I've been collecting over years from, high school, many of them are from college, some are from grad school work, but my most recent and I think most cherished possessions are books that were written by friends and other designers and cookbook authors who I've gotten to know just over the past, 5 to 10 years, and especially during the period of me studying, how books are made and really dissecting and wanting to know more about how the books together. So that's essentially what I have showcased here. This is also a calabash from, I believe this is from Ghana. I took this from my brother. Many years ago. It's actually from Ghana or Brazil. I know those are very different places you would think, but there is a significant symbiosis between the two, given the transatlantic slave trade, and he has spent significant periods of time in both places. This was actually a plate that was used during weaving, and this originates in Liberia. I bought this in Ghana at the same time I bought that Golden Mali window. And what I love so much about this piece and what the vendors told me at the time is that in those days, these spaces were carved in a way that reflected and resembled the physical features of certain tribes throughout West Africa and Switzerland in particular. So these were utilized as passports. You would carry this if you were going into another region or going into another kingdom, and you would show them this, and they would know where you came from. This would validate and confirm what your origin is, and then you would be allowed entry into that region. And I also love that it's Liberian because my eldest brother, Craig, is half Liberian. So this is also pays homage to that side of my family as well. So this is one of the pieces that I mentioned is made by this is made by Antoine Suinevet, who is based in Ghana in Cote d'Ivoire, which she's also featured extensively throughout my book. She has a beautiful home there, as well as an art institute called the Cote d'Ivoire Institute. It's a piece of art called Everybody is Something. When she was really focused on this artistic style, and so this is a piece that she gave to my mother, and my mother gave to me. It's also beautifully matted and framed, and belongs to me now. This is my somewhat new to me coffee table in the Facebook Marketplace find, and I got it a few months before my book came out. I figured I have a coffee table book coming out. I should probably get a coffee table. I originally got rid of my coffee table when my son was learning how to walk, which was almost 15 years ago. I just haven't gotten around to getting another one. So I really love this. It kind of goes with the vintage, modern aesthetic of my home. And I love that it's clear, so it doesn't obstruct visual space. You can still see my prize, Morocco rug, the Egypt. This is the rug that I got in Morocco in 2022. And so on the table we have again various books from friends. This is from my friend Michael July. We were friends in Brooklyn. I think he's in Atlanta now. This is looking back now in my yearbook of Brooklyn. I have so many friends who are featured in the book. Maybe 2005 in the region, and it really captured a moment in time when I was living in Brooklyn. back hurting.
And ups again. When you need money for life necessities, now you know ATM. Let us show you how you can access $45,000 a month. Call or visit online at loaneasy.com today.
And this is also for my mother. This is an Edom stool, a miniature stool from Nigeria. And if you notice, it's a little bit wobbly, and I always tell customers and clients who are asking and inquiring about, authenticity and different types of made products, objects, and I love that it's very clean. So in terms of the visual aesthetic, I kind of mix it up with painting on the room. This is a larger home, and I didn't feel like we were committed to.
I got so much in these daggone drawers I need to look through. These little recipes. These little recipe books right here. I don't want to get rid of my recipe stuff. As tired as I am of eating the same old, definitely don't want to part ways with them. Oh, I need to clean out this drawer nevertheless. I need to get me another bag for these magazines. Old book right here.
This is my entry. We are a few steps up from the front door, and one of the first things that we do when we come into the house is a very strategically placed wood hearth that my mother gave me, that she obtained close to 30 years ago or so when she was managing the African Art Gallery in Georgetown, Washington, D.C. It's sculpted
I don't did good though. I just got one shelf of books versus 3. So that's a plus. I'm happy about that. I'm real happy about that. I guess I'm gonna go to bed. My living room gonna be part way there again tonight. Guess I have to finish it tomorrow.
And then to my left, I have a carving from Mali, the Dover region of Mali. And this was not a hand-me-down. This was a piece that I got when I was doing my book travel and research in Ghana in March of 2023. An artisan market in Ghana. And these are actually...
Sure. Now I need my pillow.
well. So here, just below the doggone shutter, we have a collection, kind of a motley collection of different objects and art that I picked up along the way. This is a vintage kind of interior from a second shop, and a moment of a fresh flower here. This flower, I think both of these, eucalyptus and this one, I don't know the name. I got them last week in Los Angeles. I was there for my book tour, and I did a flower run in central LA, and I went to check out the preserve my book tour flowers for the most possible. Some of them are maybe this is dry, and they're also around the home, but these are still relatively fresh. I was in Los Angeles a week ago, so they're still going strong, and I want to be able to display them as long as possible, and they will always remind me of my book tour. This is a watercolor drawing that my cousin actually got a painting for me. It's from a photograph the night of my New York launch, which was on October 1st, and that was in Soho, Manhattan. And this was when the event concluded, and we went out to get some fun shots in the street, and it was a whirly dress, kind of a flapper style dress made by Andrea Iyama, and I partnered with Industry Africa for my clothing and jewelry for my New York launch, and so this also captured documents from my book tour. This is a postcard from one of my favorite restaurants in Brooklyn and Williamsburg. It's called Colette, and this is another postcard that I got when I was in Paris a few summers ago. And I don't really know the story. I'd never seen this painting before, but I went into the gift shop, and there were very few objects and souvenirs that reflected Black people and Black art in the gift shop, and even more largely throughout the Louvre. And yeah, so I bought this. I pretty much bought everything that I could find that had a Black person on it, because I wanted to, represent and show that these objects are in demand. This art is in demand, and I found the artwork beautiful.
You in the waist, and I can show people my waist a little snatch.
Yes.
So
Come on, waist. Well, you talked about everything that we love. Absolutely. The long silhouette, the quilted design, the fact that you can actually remove this hood and puffer is so great as well. It comes in sizes extra small to extra large. I know you're extra small, so we'll make sure we get you that.
Yeah, I'm tiny.
You've seen this coat for as much as $285, but you know that price is not morning stage style. Are you ready to unlock the savings? Go ahead and unlock it, friend.
That's a great price, and I'm mad that we ain't got one eye for me.
Don't worry, I got you. You're gonna love this though. Alright, let me introduce the ChargeWorks wireless power bank. Now, we all need our devices charged, and this is great. So never leave home without a power bank. It's sleek enough that you can just put it in your bag. Look, I can actually just pick it up and throw it in my bag when I want to go, right? Put it in my pocket as well. But it also has a couple of ports here. You've got the USB port, and then you also have what they call a cheap charging pad. So essentially, you see it right here. You can charge your headphones. You can kind of plug that in. And then we can take this off, and then you can just kind of plug the phone, which is right back here. And then you throw it right here. Yup. Isn't that so great? It sticks right on. Keep it in your pocket, and you're good to go. Exactly. So you can charge your iPad, and look, it's stuck right on.
These are good. It really works.
Definitely make sure that you check it out. This thing is coming at a very high $40. So go ahead and say you want to charge that price. Ready to unlock the savings? The price is because it's going to keep your cold drinks cold for up to 24 hours and then your hot drinks hot for up to 12 hours. Now the tumblers are available in 4 stylish colors. Let's go through them. You've got the glitter blush, the glitter lilac, the matte purple haze, that's it right there, and the glitter rose gold. Oh, that looks good on you, friend. And what I love about this the most is that they fit in most cup holders, so as you're commuting into the office, you can just kind of have it there. So the deal includes 3 tumblers, and you're also getting 3 straws as well. We've seen these tumblers sold for as high as $51, but Morning Save wants everyone to drink in this deal. Are you ready to unlock the savings? The Caramo Morning Save price is $50.
Oh, you get 3 for $50. Because you go to some stores that are in the stores, but you go to some stores and only 1 for 15, so you get 3 is huge.
That's not how we roll. Okay. Well, we're being healthier this year, and now we also want to track our health as well. So say hello to the Health-O-Meter Total Body Composition Weight Tracking Scale. Now with this scale, it's super lightweight. You take it from the room to the room. It's very lightweight.
You see if I'm lightweight.
Let's see if we can get that number in real time. You can monitor your
Shady, why you gonna put the camera on my way? You so shady. I told you shady for that.
I think you were
I'm coming over that real quick.
Well, you look great, Fried. So, of course, you can monitor your changing weight, plus your BMI, your body fat, your muscle mass, and,
Oh, that's good.
and even your hydration levels, which is also great as well. Super sleek, just like we mentioned before, but you can also store data for up to 4 people as well. So, with those easy-to-read LCD instructions, so, again, so nice. You can, because sometimes you're tracking to see how your weight is changing, if you want to gain or lose. We've seen this scale sold for up to $40, but Morning Save gave that price a healthy discount. Come on, are you ready to unlock the savings? Morning Save price is that is a savings of 63%.
Well, I appreciate you so much because you're helping us stick to our New Year resolutions. So thank you, and thank you to Morning Save. And make sure to head over to morningsave.com to get everything while supplies last. This is the medium. This is cute. So the medium, a large. This is good. Oh yeah, this is cute. Yeah, this is cute. I like this. And see what I'm talking about with the lens? You see how it's like a cute lens? Yeah, I love this. It's a medium work.
The medium works.
The right team at the right time. Weeknights at 10 on Fox Richmond.
You're looking pretty good, Mr. Johnson. The front desk said you recently enrolled in a Medicare Advantage plan. Well, Medicare Parts A and B do not cover your routine dental coverage. Yes, you have a Medicare Part C plan, commonly called Medicare Advantage. Medicare Part C plans cover everything in Part A and Part B, plus benefits like dental, vision, or hearing.
Wow. That's great that my plan includes dental coverage that helps pay for these costs.
Yes, Mr. Johnson. A Medicare Part C plan could include dental coverage.
If you're losing coverage, moving or new to Medicare, call now because there may be plans available with additional benefits that are simply not covered under Medicare Parts A and B, like routine dental coverage. In fact, nearly half of Medicare beneficiaries do not have any dental coverage. Here's the good news. 2025 Medicare Advantage plans are now available. If you're on Medicare, you can call now, even if you called last year, and talk to a licensed insurance agent to learn more about Medicare Advantage plans from Humana, United Healthcare, Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield, Aetna, Cigna Healthcare, WellCare, or Kaiser Permanente. We will check to see if there's a Part C plan available in your area with additional benefits. Remember, you don't get a Medicare Part C plan with additional benefits automatically. So call now for your free, no obligation 2025 Medicare Benefits Review. Just call 800-671-1856, 800-671-1856, 800-671-1856.
was to pay him back when I could.
What you did was instead you called his boss, said he was crazy, and I don't know how many other guys you did this to.
This is Judge Judy. 20-year-old Joseph Bosch is suing his former Bumble date, 20-year-old Jennifer Needham, for unpaid loans, false accusations, and threats.
Order. All rise. It's case number 252 on the calendar, the matter of Bosch versus Needham. Parties have been sworn in. You may be seated.
Thank you, Burke. Miss Needham, you were on a dating website. What website were you on?
It was called Bumble.
And that's where you connected with Mr. Bosch. On what date?
I guess it'd be early May, but I am not 100% sure of a date. I'm sorry.
Do you remember?
Early May is the best guess.
Do you remember the first time you met?
Yes, he did come up at my house.
Is that a early May?
Yes.
But you don't remember the date. Now, when's the first time, Miss Needham, did you make Mr. Bosch aware of the fact that you had to track the cash?
It was over either a phone call or text messages.
In what month?
I would say probably May or maybe June.
And when it was?
May 20th, I believe.
So, within a couple of weeks. And it was either by text or phone or in person?
Yeah, I don't want to say either way.
Okay, some idea. So within a couple of weeks, and I usually don't go into these things, but it's sort of important for me to feel out people that I'm dealing with. Within those 2 weeks from the time you met him and the time you told him you needed money, how many times had you seen him?
Only once.
Just one time, that one time.
Yeah, we met up in person.
And you weren't intimate during that one period of time.
We did kiss as far as intimacy goes, but nothing further than that.
That's it. So you met once, you kissed. 2 weeks later, you called and said, I'm strapped for cash.
In a
How
very
much cash were you strapped for?
I had just lost my job, so I wasn't able to pay my rent, which was around $650.
Rent. So you needed rent?
Yes.
And how much did the plaintiff give you for rent?
$650 in one of the transactions.
Is that right?
Correct.
And that was in May. And did you need any other money?
Yes, ma'am.
When was the next time you needed money?
I'd have to look really quickly. The same day, May 19th, he gave me $25. Oh, I'm sorry. The same day on May 19th, he gave me $25 more. I also have just May 27th, I got $10 more. On May 28th, I got $20 more. And then the 21st of May, I got $300 more. And the 16th of May, I had $25. Those are all of the ones that I have.
Well, let's see how expensive this kiss was. 650 plus 25 plus 10 plus 20 plus 300 plus 25 equals $1,030. Now, from the time that he started to give you money, this all occurred in May.
Yes.
How many times did you see him?
Just the once. I believe we might have met up one more time, but memory does not serve me well, so I don't.
How many times did you meet him?
Twice.
When was the second time?
A few days after the first, sometime in early May, though.
What did you do?
I pretty much just came and, gave her a hug in my car and left.
Where? In her house or in her...
Yeah, I just stopped by, gave her some flowers.
Now, after you stopped by and gave her some flowers, did you give her any more money?
In person, no.
Either in person or on PayPal or wherever you transfer money to somebody.
On the 21st, yeah, I initially given her $300.
She asked you for more money.
She was strapped, yes,
And she communicated that to you how?
via text.
Do you have those texts?
I do.
I'd like to take a look at them.
Absolutely. For just the 300,
Whatever you have, I'll look at it.
is that?
Thank you. Oh, that's on May 21st. So within a couple of weeks, my bank account got screwed up, and I really lost all my rent money, and I'm freaking out, and I'm really scared, and I'm so sorry.
Yes.
More than I want to ask you for. That's why I'm so scared. I can give you $300 for now. Is that okay? Anything is amazing. I don't know how to thank you. You're going through a lot, and that's the last that I hear. Now, do you have any evidence to show me, Mr. Bosch, that any of this $1,030 was a loan?
I do.
I'd like to see it. You have have a month to pay me back. That's August 1st. Okay, sounds good. I'll let you know when I have it.
I don't recall sending that message.
No, I will show it to you.
But
I give up June 9th. So this is a couple of weeks after the last $300. I give up. I'll pay you back when I can. Sorry for everything. Everything went okay with the bills. I have to pay rent still, but I'll figure it out soon. I'm still trying to pay you back when I can. Please don't, this is May 26th. Please don't think I'm ignoring you. I just don't know how I'm going to pay my rent, and my car is completely breaking down, so I'm trying, and I'll Venmo you when I have some money. That all sounds like you were going to pay him back.
I was hoping to, but I was laid off from the second job, so I have been struggling since he had loaned me that money. Before he gave me that money, I was struggling, and I am still struggling to support myself. I just moved out on my own, so I haven't really gotten financially stable at all yet. I'm not good with saving, so my intention was to pay him back when I could, little by little, but I did not have the means to, and I still
That's fine,
don't.
Miss Needham. That's not what you said in your answer. That's fine what you're saying to me now. And if you said to him, I don't have the money to give you right now, I'll give you a note. I'll give you $10 a week until I pay you back this $1,000. We wouldn't be standing here. What you did was instead, you called his boss. You called people where he worked. You said he's crazy.
He made me.
You said it.
Sorry, excuse me.
Just a second. Are you denying you called his boss?
No, I'm not.
Just a
I did
second.
do that.
Right. And you're not denying that after he was nice to you, and I don't know how many other guys you did this to. I don't know how many other guys you did this to. You were skilled at it, so it suggests to me that he wasn't the first one. Get where I'm going? You get where I'm going? Because you get where I'm going. Because where I'm going is, well, I know it was alone, but I'm going to make sure he leaves me alone. Because Me Too has had great results. But what it's also done, it's allowed people like you to say to somebody who did a good deed for them, to say, I'm going to make trouble with you. I'm going to say you're stalking me. You said in your answer, and he said to you, weird, if my memory is correct, videos.
He said,
I want to see them.
I don't have the same cell phone that
Oh my goodness, how
my
did
cell
I
phone
know
broke,
that?
and this is a new one.
How did I know that? You have a new phone. Your phone fell in the toilet.
Not that I know broke, actually, but he sent me over 20 videos of him singing and playing guitar of himself. He also showed up at my house where I enjoyed it verbally clear that he was not alone.
Show me the video. Show me the video. The weird video. You said you complained to his boss that he was stalking you and that he was sending you weird videos. And I said to you, show them to me. And you're telling me that
I don't have them in my possession because he made me uncomfortable, so I had no reason to keep any evidence of him in my life. I wanted him deleted. He made me uncomfortable. I know that he sent me strange videos of him singing. I'm sorry I don't have them to show you.
Listen, you were taken for a fool. You get that.
I understand.
She owes you $1,030, and I'm only going to suggest this. Women have been subjected to some very, very unpleasant things in the workplace, and the internet is a vehicle, can be a vehicle to go to a bad, and dating sites can be terrific. You can meet a wonderful person, but if within 2 weeks of meeting somebody, you're asked to that person, ding, 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 should all go off in your head, you know? I'm being held prisoner in Afghanistan. And you're the only one I can call. And if you send me $600,000, I'm going to send you $700,000 back. That sounds like a pretty good deal. You get where I'm going. Goodbye. That way out.
Okay.
Why does our excuse from this step out?
I realized she's spending her money on kittens and marijuana.
He made me extremely uncomfortable.
Don't trust random people with your money.
I wanted this creepy stalker out of my life.
Time to keep my wallet closed.
Money is money, it's green, and I needed my rent.
And now, the next case.
All parties in the matter of Ducksworth versus Blakey. Step forward.
Jason Ducksworth suing his former friend for actual and punitive damages after James sucker punched him and broke his jaw.
Mr. Ducksworth, is your claim that the defendant assaulted you, and this happened August of 2018?
Yes.
He assaulted you at a party?
It was a night bar.
It was a party atmosphere. And had you been drinking?
I had
That's a yes or a no.
I had a few.
Oh, you had been drinking. Had you been drinking?
No.
Not at all.
Nope.
Good. I don't want you to tell me anything substantive about this case other than the fact that you're suing him because you say you broke your jaw, because he sucker punched you and your jaw was broken. It's not the exact story he tells. But from what I see, you two people were in court before about the same incident.
Well,
That's not a well. That's an either yes or no.
yes, ma'am.
Now, you were in court before about the same incident before a judge. Black Road?
Yes.
Yes.
Now the thing is,
Don't
the
tell me
defendant
what-
he did not show up to. We were supposed to be in court, but he did not show up. He avoided showing up
So
to.
you got a default judgment.
Yes. But in Arizona, you're only able to get up to a certain amount, which is $3,500. My medical bills exceed 35; they're like 6,800. So, and then it's a separate thing.
Completely separate thing to me. Because if you have bills and you say that he assaulted you and it was an unprovoked assault, I would have assumed that you were an attorney.
I tried, but
And what does that mean, you tried? Explain to me, Mr. Ducksworth, this is not easy. This is not going to be easy.
Judge Judy continues in a moment.
You've been to court on the exact same set of facts and you've gotten a judgment. I'm not a collection agency for your local court. That's not what we do here. And I'm sympathetic because he doesn't look as if he cares.
Nothing says love like a relationship agreement.
So romantic.
Tonight at 8 on Fox Richmond. Hi, I'm Dr. Earl.
And I'm Dr. Rhodes with the National Neuropathy Center, where we treat pain, burning, or numbness in the feet, legs, and hands.
For several years, we've used a non-surgical FDA-approved device that has helped hundreds of thousands of patients with their neuropathy.
Today, we're announcing another FDA-cleared device, allowing more patients to get better from pain, numbness, and burning.
So if your doctor has told you there's only gabapentin or nothing can be done for your neuropathy, call us today for a free consultation. Because the only thing you have to lose is your pain.
Today we are talking about Medicare Part C, commonly called Medicare Advantage. If you're losing benefits for any reason or new to Medicare, you can call now because you may be eligible for plans in your zip code with additional benefits or cost savings you may not be receiving now or that may have previously not been available to you. Different Part C plans are available in different parts of the country, so don't wait. Call the number on your screen now. You should call now even if you called before. We will check to see if there is a Part C plan available in your area with additional benefits and potential cost savings. Call to speak with a licensed insurance agent and find out if you are eligible for a special enrollment period. You don't get Medicare Part C benefits automatically, so call now for your free 2025 no obligation Medicare benefits review.
Just call 800-691-8621. 800-691-8621.
Closed captioning is provided by
We're finally opening.
Shingles doesn't care, but Shingrix protects.
Only Shingrix is proven over 90% effective. Shingrix is a vaccine used to prevent shingles in adults 50 years and older. Shingrix doesn't protect everyone and isn't for those with severe allergic reactions to its ingredients or a previous dose. Tell your healthcare provider if you're pregnant or breastfeeding. Increased risk of Guillain-Barré syndrome is observed after getting Shingrix. Basic and take precautions. Common side effects include redness and swelling or injective muscle pain, tiredness, headache, shivering, fever, and upset stomach. Ask your doctor about Shingrix today.
Real cases, real people. Judge Judy.
Jason Ducksworth says, former friend James Blakely sucker punched him and broke his jaw.
Now, if someone assaulted me and broke my jaw and my mouth was wired shut, there was no fall, we weren't a bunch of drunken people having a bar fight or whatever it is, then I would have hired a lawyer, and the lawyer would have said, we're going to sue. Do you do anything? Do you work? Do you have to go to school? What do you do?
I'm an HVAC technician at a retirement home.
Okay, so he works, he has an income, so you can levy against his salary, you can do whatever you want, you know.
Honestly, the problem is I did reach out to multiple groups.
Yeah, not groups, I'm not talking about groups, you reached out to people who are lawyers.
Right, like personal injury lawyers.
Personal injury lawyers who take a case based upon whether or not they think that it's a reasonable. You want to talk?
And they
listen.
did have a reasonable case. They told me everything I had was perfect. I just could not prove that he had income. That's what 3 branches told me.
Not income. He has a job. So you went to your small claims court and you were awarded a judgment against him. So you decided that that was the route that you were going to go. You were going to go to small claims court.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you went to small claims court. He didn't show up. And you got a default judgment against him for how much money? And how much of the $3,500 did you collect?
0.
Now I know why you're here. But this isn't what we do here, Mr. Ducksworth.
So, Your Honor, this is going to be something separate because I've had to suffer through this. I've had my jaw was completely wired shut.
Now, don't show me any evidence. This is a procedural issue. It has nothing to do with evidence. You went to small claims court with regard to the exact same facts here. We are not a collection agency. Put your hand down. We are not a collection agency. That's not what we're about. We're about hearing a case de novo from its beginning. And if you had come to us first before you went to your local small claims court.
That's what I'm here. This is for something completely separate.
No, that's
it's going to be for punitive damages and my pain and suffering that I had to deal with.
I'm not dealing with that, sir. It's all the same case. It's all the same case. You may wrap it in a different package. You may put lipstick on a pig. It's still a pig. You've got your maximum judgment against him. And if you had collected a penny on that maximum judgment, you would have been totally barred from coming here because we would not have accepted this case. You came here because you didn't get a penny. What I'm going to suggest is that you now go to a marshal, register your judgment. They will attach his wages. You will get 15% of his wages for the next however long it is for them to satisfy your judgment for $3,500.
Your Honor.
What?
We wanted to do criminal charges. He did not want to accept the full thing. Because of his wife's girlfriend or whatever.
I don't care. You're not following. I mean, I know you have a story you want to tell. You're not following what I'm saying to you.
Judge Judy continues in a moment.
What's your social security number? Out loud.
Do I have to say it?
Yes.
17.
Do you know where he works?
I do not.
Where do you work? Hey!
Can I say something?
No!
Have you also checked with your weight? Same.
Discover the power of Wegovy. With Wegovy, I lost 35 pounds. And some lost over 46 pounds.
And I'm keeping the weight off.
I'm reducing my risk. Wegovy is the only weight management medicine proven to reduce risk of major cardiovascular events such as death, heart attack, or stroke in adults with known heart disease and obesity.
Don't use Wegovy with semaglutide or GLP-1 medicines or in children under 12. Don't take if you or your family have NTC, MEN2, or if allergic to it. Tell your provider if you plan to have surgery or a procedure, are breastfeeding, pregnant, or plan to be. Stop taking and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or any of these allergic reactions. Serious side effects may include pancreas inflammation and gallbladder problems. Call your prescriber for any of these symptoms. Wegovy may cause low blood sugar in people with diabetes, especially if you take medicines to treat diabetes. Call your prescriber about vision changes, if you feel your heart racing while at rest, or if you have mental changes. Depression or thoughts of suicide may occur. Common side effects include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, stomach pain, flu or upset, headache, feeling tired, dizzy or bloated, gas, and heartburn. Some side effects lead to dehydration, which may cause kidney problems.
With Wegovy,
I'm losing weight.
I'm keeping it off.
And I'm lowering my CV risk. Ask your prescriber about Wegovy.
How much health coverage do you think we'll need this year? Hey, hon, how was school?
I don't feel so good.
Mom, have you seen my skates?
Plenty of coverage. Lots of coverage.
When life happens, we need coverage. Virginia's Insurance Marketplace has health plans to fit your needs so that you're always protected.
After an injury, you're focused on getting your life back, regaining your independence, rebuilding your confidence, and redefining your normal. You need the right attorneys to help you reclaim your life. and you'll find them at the personal injury law firm of Allen & Allen. Protecting you is everything that's important to you since 1910.
Real cases, real people. Judge Judy.
Jason Ducksworth says former friend James Blakely sucker punched him and broke his jaw.
Now, what I'm saying to you is, you already went to small claims court. We do not act as a collection agency for small claims
My
court.
son is gonna have to have his teeth fixed.
Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Go, attach a salary. There are people who are in your position all the time, sir. You attach a salary, and
There are also people who are willing to show up to court and follow through with.
this was just a second. This was very. Don't say another word, or I'm going to put you out. Do you understand? It's easier for you. He didn't show up. You got a judgment against him. You file the judgment every time he files tax returns. File tax returns. Guess what? They're going to send you his refund. They're going to attach 10% of his salary, or maybe more, depending upon the jurisdiction. It may take you longer. But you've been to court on the exact same set of facts, and you've gotten a judgment. I'm not a collection agency for your local court. That's not what we do here. And I'm sympathetic, because he doesn't look as if he cares.
He doesn't. He doesn't. He hasn't.
Did you understand what I said? My job is to hear cases. My job is not to be a collection agency, which is what you want. I don't do that. Good job. Thank you. He has a judgment against you for $3,500. I just want you to understand this before we leave.
I understand.
No, I want you to understand. That was this is not here. Just walk out.
The thing is, he's gonna get away with it anyway. No matter what he does, he's gonna get away with it.
Sir, I can't
For
solve the world's
somebody,
problems. If I could solve the world's problems, I can. But this is not what we do. What I'm telling you is, we are not a collection agency. What I'm telling him is, he will have this judgment following him forever. So when he goes to buy a car, buy a house, when he says, oh, I'm going to get $1,700 tax refund, that refund is going to go to you as long as you have a marshal register the judgment, register it against you, what's your social security number? Out loud. I have to say it. Yes!
Yeah.
See, now you have your social security number. We'll give it to you outside. Do you know where he works?
I do not.
Okay, we're going to find that out. Where do you work? Hey!
Can I say something?
No! Where do you work?
I work at a retirement facility.
Name! Look at me. Name! You have a judgment against you. You have evidence. Question. Where do you come from? Where do you come from?
Arizona.
Did you fly here?
Yes.
And did we pay for that?
Yes.
Do you want to go home?
Yes.
What's the name of the retirement
Can I
community
just
that you work
ask you
for?
something first? And under the assumption that this was going to be going over the judgment.
I don't give a rat's behind what you are under the impression about.
I can
I
see
asked
that.
you the name for the
I can see
retirement.
that, but I didn't do what he said that I did. That's why I haven't given. That's why I haven't given you the but you don't have any evidence.
You're going to get thrown out. You understand?
Closed captioning sponsored by
Richard is eating Progresso Blood Pepper. 20 grams of protein per can. So you can win the Super Bowl game against Chiefs. Really use a bit of humbling. When you make it Progresso, you've made it.
Yoo-hoo! You're making a chicken sandwich.
We're showing where consumers coverage.
We use the same power.
Big wireless, we need the same coverage.
Wow.
For unlimited talk and text with reliable coverage and your second month free, call Consumer Cellular. Real cases, real people. Judge Judy.
Hurt in a car wreck?
When you call the heavy hitters, we're all about you.
We understand that it's your case, and you're trusting us to get you the best result.
We accomplish this by using all of our resources.
Combined with compassion and understanding to win for you.
It's your health, your case, and your money. What was that?
All the Pendleton Law Team. With the heavy hitters.
You matter.
Need inspiration? Shop Kroger. For thousands of appetizing ingredients and meals, savings like $600 in digital coupons and $1 off per gallon at the pump. So you get big flavors and big savings. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
And bang. They're demanding every penny. We're not paying. Accident was our fault. We need more profit, understand? firm of Marks and Harrison. They said if we don't pay, they'll be going after at least triple.
I hate those guys.
Tell the insurance company you mean business. Call 1-800-WIN-WIN-1. Marks and Harrison right now.
If someone you know calls the house asking for cash, chances are they call the regular guys. We buy houses for cash, and for over 20 years, we've been helping people just like you. We do business the right way. Our experience to work through any challenges, making it a simple turnkey process. Whether it needs a ton of work or is in good shape, we want to see it and make you a local fair cash offer. Call 804-902-CASH.
Oh.
If you're disabled in you need a law firm with experience in disability claims. We fight every day to get people their disability benefits. Call Hunter and Everett at 215-1000. The first call with disability claims.
Are you the victim of an assault? Go to JudgeJudy.com, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter.
The name of the retirement facility you work for.
I don't want to show that because I didn't do what you said I did.
And what I'm telling you is this. We have the name of the retirement facility you work at because we have all your information. We are sharing that with him so that he can enter a judgment against you and they are going to take the money out of your pay. If you think that he has a judgment that was incorrect, well, your time may have expired.
I thought that's what
Just
this
a
was.
second, because this happened over a year ago. But then you open up the judgment. You say, I was in the hospital bleeding from every orifice of my body. I couldn't show up. Instead, you ignored it.
I didn't ignore it. I contacted the court and they said that it couldn't be appealed.
Listen to me. Don't tell me what anybody said to you. That's hearsay. What I'm telling you is, I know how, and he knows how, your social security number, he will have the name of the place where you work. So he's going to register his judgment. That 35 cents is going to come out. It come out slower than he would like. But it's going to come out. You are. Because you did show up to court and he has a judgment against you. Goodbye and good luck. Thank you very much.
Parties are excused. You may step out.
Judge Judy continues in a moment. And on the next Judge Judy.
My opinion's the only one that counts.
Definitely don't agree with it.
Hopefully, since I have his information, I can go through and pursue what I need to get my money.
I didn't get the letter until after the court date had passed.
Friendship no more.
The Farmville, Weston Durant. No win, no fee guaranteed. Every answer tells a story.
You're looking pretty good, Mr. Johnson.
Well, I'm okay.
The front desk said you recently enrolled in a Medicare Advantage plan. Well, Medicare Parts A and B do not cover your routine dental coverage. Yes, here's a Medicare Part C plan, commonly called Medicare Advantage. Medicare Part C plans cover everything in Part A and Part B, plus benefits in dental, vision, or hearing.
That's great that my plan includes dental coverage that helps pay for these costs.
Yes, Mr. Johnson. A Medicare Part C plan could include dental coverage.
If you're losing coverage, moving, or new to Medicare, call now because there may be plans available with additional benefits that are simply not covered under Medicare Parts A and B, like routine dental coverage. In fact, nearly half of Medicare beneficiaries do not have any dental coverage. Here's the good news. 2025 Medicare Advantage plans are now available. If you're on Medicare, you can call now, even if you called last year, and talk to a licensed insurance agent to learn more about Medicare Advantage plans from Humana, United Healthcare, Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield, Aetna, Cigna Healthcare, WellCare, or Kaiser Permanente. We will check to see if there's a Part C plan available in your area with additional benefits. Remember, you don't get a Medicare Part C plan with additional benefits automatically. So call now for your free, no obligation 2025 Medicare Benefits Review.
Just call 800-671-1856. 800-671-1856. 800-671-1856.
She gave you $1,400 on the day you were released from jail.
money to help me get on my feet.
But she asked you for the money back.
He's a liar and a narcissist. Now he expects to be released from his debt.
She's been slandering me from the beginning. Who wants to go through that for $1,400?
If you were the trophy at the end of my race, I would walk backwards.
Judge Judy.
You are about to enter the courtroom of Judge Judith Scheindler. This is Judge Judy.
Wendy Shabazz is suing her former friend, Jerome Lida, for an unpaid loan after he was released from prison.
Order. All rise.
That's case number 15 on the calendar. Shabazz versus Lida. As of this morning, you may be seated.
Mr. Lyon, I'm going to start with you. For what period of time most recently were you incarcerated?
Most recently, I was incarcerated from January 17th to April 11th, 2018.
Immediately prior to that, when were you incarcerated?
Before that, probably 2 years before that,
You came out of prison in April 2018 or in June 2018?
I was in April 2018.
And where did you go?
I was in my mother's house.
From there, where did you go? Mr. Bob gave you know her, your friends?
We were friends.
Nothing more than friends, just friends.
We had an intimate relationship.
When?
It just recently, it stopped in 2018, and it started like in 2012.
In June of 2018, Ms. Shabazz gave you some money.
In April of 2018.
It was in April. Could it have been in April?
No, it was in June.
How do you know it was in June?
Because he got out of prison in June.
Did you give him check or cash?
It was cash.
Where did you get the cash from?
I came into some money about a year into his thing for my mother, and that was where I had money. And I also worked.
From what? Did you have a checking account, a savings account?
A checking account.
Okay, so you would have a record of that.
Yeah.
Can I see it?
Yes.
Judge Judy, she did give me $1,400 when I came home from prison, but she gave it to me. I just came home from prison. I was recently diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. Why would I borrow money?
I'm not.
Okay.
Don't ask me any questions. She's just going to show me when her bank records indicate she took out the money. You say it was in April. She said
I held on to what, Your Honor. This money I took out of the bank a long time ago because when he came out of prison, I had held on to it from my bank. I took it out a long time ago. I didn't take it out when he got out. I took it out long ago.
In prison, I got out of DC jail April 11th. She came and gave me the money the same night I came home, and we had an intimate relationship that night. And it wasn't pleasurable, but that's what this whole thing is about. It's about me telling her how I feel about her slavery.
no. Listen, it's getting out of control.
I'm sorry.
I do control.
This is enough.
Shut up. I do control. Okay. Fascinating that you had $1,400 in an envelope in cash. Now, where do you come from?
Where do I come from, D.C.?
I mean, where does your mother live?
In Maryland, like Oxon Hill.
Close to D.C.
Exactly.
And the night that you got out of jail, you said you went to her house?
No, she came to my mother's house.
And did she spend the night?
No.
Just stayed?
She just was there for a couple hours. That's it.
And gave you the $1,400?
Yes.
Now, had you discussed the $1,400, the specific amount?
No. Okay. Actually, before I came, I'm sorry.
Had you discussed the specific amount that she was going to give you while you were incarcerated?
Yes. She initially told me she was going to give me $2,000 to help me get a vehicle because my vehicle was destroyed.
And that was in April of 2018?
When she gave me money, yes.
When for the first time did she ask you for the money back?
Okay.
She asked you, she's asking you today. But clearly today, now it's still moving. But clearly today is not the first time she asked you for this money back. So I'd like you to think back. When was the first time she asked you for the money back?
I say about 3 months after she gave it to me.
So that would be April, May, June, probably in July.
Exactly.
Stop playing with the papers. Just stand there. Sometime in July of 2018. How did she ask you for it back?
Verbally.
And if you can give me the approximate month, which is July, you have to have some recollection of where the two of you were. Who you were. Your mom's house and her house. Okay. Don't guess. I don't want you to guess.
I believe it was a phone call.
And do you remember anything about that conversation?
It was argumentative.
But she asked you for the money back.
Yes.
She said, in effect, I want you to pay me back this money. And you said to her,
I never felt like I was gonna pay her back anything because
no,
she
no,
never
no,
loaned
you're
me.
telling me.
I
You
told
would
her
have said
that
to her,
I wouldn't have said to her, as I would say now, I would not pay you anything because you never loaned me anything.
okay, you gave it to me.
Exactly.
Okay, Judge Judy. Not asking you anything else. So that was in July.
Right.
Now, after July of 2018, when was the next time you saw her?
I see her like at clubs and stuff. She's a comedian. I see her like I see her like I see her. Several times, but I don't know the exact date. Yes.
Back.
Yes.
You got out of prison in April 2018. You're living with your mother. You're still living with your mother. What are you doing with yourself?
Well, like as I said, I was recently diagnosed with multiple sclerosis before I came out of prison. So I'm trying to adjust to a new life living with this. I was working for a company that she got me fired from.
So you were working.
I was working.
And
The last time I worked for the company in which that she helped me get a job and when me and her started with what issue, she told the guy and I got fired for that.
Very soon. You started to work for this company when?
In 2014.
Well, then you went to jail. So you didn't
Well,
have
still had the job. I never
Well, you didn't have the job when you were in jail. Nobody paid you when you were in jail. You went back to work for this company. What's the name of the company?
Capital Restaurant Resources.
And when did you start to work for them in 2018 when you got out of jail?
My last time.
No.
I worked with them on New Year's Eve.
From?
New Year's Eve. That's the only time I worked. Was New Year's Eve. Since I've been
You
home.
worked New Year's Eve 2018-19. And you said a moment ago that she helped you get the job.
Yes.
How did she help you get the job?
She knew the employer.
So she put in a good word for you to get the job.
Exactly.
Even though for 6 months she was trying to get money from you.
No, she helped me get the job in 2014. And as I said, I was still on the roster. So I never lost the job until me and her started going through whatever we're going through now. And she went back and told the boss.
Then if you were listening to me carefully, then you would have known that I was asking you after April 2018 when you got out of jail, when was the next time you worked?
The next time I worked was New Year's Eve.
Fine. And did she help you get the job on New Year's Eve?
No.
Tell me how it came about that you worked for that one day. So what you're telling me is for 6 months you didn't work at all.
Right.
And your mother was supporting you.
Yes.
Does your mother work?
Yes.
What does she do?
Office manager.
Who else lives in your house?
My daughter.
How old is she?
18.
And when you were incarcerated, she lived with your mother.
Yes.
Have you worked since New Year's Eve?
Yes. At Buffalo Wild Wings.
What do you do there?
I'm a servant.
When did you start in this job?
About a month ago. But she called that job and complained about me too.
She wants her money back.
But it's not about the money. She's being vindictive and it's about character and different things we're going through personally. All I can do is relate with these people coming back to me saying.
Well, let me ask you this question, Mr. Lyda.
Yes.
Why don't you at least take away some of the sting, which is, let me tell you what the sting is. The sting is you come out of jail, evidently you had, from what you tell me, I don't even have to listen to her because you tell me 2014, she got you a job with this company that kept you on the roster. If she knew the boss, who suggested to me that way back in 2014, you were an item. You say you started seeing her in 2000.
Glad when I finished with this.
We've known each other a long time.
Ooh-wee.
She's always dated other people as well as I.
Great.
Okay.
So it's not been sort of a monogamous situation.
Exactly.
You've had your thing, she's had hers.
Okay.
I'd be
I'd like
so
you to
glad
tell me-
when I'm
I want
done.
you to think about it. I'm going to give you time. Don't answer
Oh,
me
making me sleepy.
fast.
Okay.
Because you're going to know the answer to this question. Between 2012 and 2018, how much money did you give to Miss Shabazz?
None.
Nothing.
No.
She got a you.
Exactly.
She got a you.
Okay.
Yeah. You got a her and $1,400.
Okay, how much money did I ask?
Don't ask me questions. It's not my job to answer questions. I'm just here to state facts.
Okay.
You know, I'm like a special counsel.
Okay.
I just state facts. Right? So, you've known each other 6 years, 12 to 18. You see each other only occasionally now, but you're not dating. You're non-exclusively. And in those 6 years, or 6.5 years, you've never given her a penny.
Nope.
She gave you $1,400 on the day you were released from jail because you had no job.
Okay.
And you had no job April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. And then you worked for a day. And she asked you, so far, these are the facts. She asked you for the money back or to start paying her back in July, a few months after she gave you the money. And then she asked you for the money since, you say, 3 or 4 times. So clearly something was not a meeting of the minds. Now, those are the bare facts that we know. You got the money, she gave you the money, you think it was just a gift because you're a me, and she says it was to help you get on your feet. You're supposed to start to pay her back when you got on your feet. That's what you're going to tell me.
I have a document.
Let's see it.
And the document was a voluntary. Okay.
Don't tell me what it was.
Okay, sure.
Just show
That's what I was flipping through, so I apologize earlier. Because I wanted to have it.
Now we're going to waste tape. So just look through it silently.
I have documents of her putting on reports on me that's been dismissed. She posts on Facebook about gay stuff with men trying to holler me down.
Pay the $1,400 and
He's
you're
playing this the wrong way. That's a lie. He's a liar and a narcissist.
Okay.
A liar and a narcissist.
I don't want to hear. No, I don't want to hear
It's a
from
lie.
you unless I'm looking at you. Do you not understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Perfect.
Judge Judy continues in a moment.
All you do is say, I don't want your money. I don't need your money. I'm not going to take money from women. You know what I mean? Because I have to tell you something. If you were the trophy at the end of my race, I would walk captains.
Later today,
You asked for the adjuster to come out again to look at the vehicle to give you a higher estimate so there was more damage.
Yes.
Yes. And the adjuster came out and looked at the car and gave you a higher estimate.
Yes.
nothing says love
I present the relationship agreement. So romantic.
like a binding legal contract.
Our agreement specifies the second Thursday of every month is date night. And it's so hot.
The Big Bang Theory. Tonight at 7 on Fox Richmond. Tonight at 8 on Fox Richmond.
What do thousands of car wrecks get you?
Experience. And the Pendleton Law Team has won thousands of car wrecks. Just what you know wins.
And we win a lot. But don't the heavy hitters.
People often think life at a senior living community is dull and mundane. Here at Hermitage Richmond, we couldn't disagree more. Like our this year, unreal. For you?
Need inspiration? Shop Kroger. For thousands of appetizing and meals, savings like $600 in digital coupons, and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. So you get big flavors and big savings. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
The Original Mattress Factory is proud to be rated the best mattress store in the U.S. by Consumer Reports subscribers. Subscribers gave OMF top scores in price satisfaction, selection, service, and customer support. So if you've been thinking about buying a new mattress but don't know where to start, stop by and let us show you why Consumer Reports subscribers rated OMF the best mattress store in the U.S. The Original Mattress Factory, and built right here in Richmond.
Closed captioning is provided by
Shingles doesn't care, but Shingrix protects. Only Shingrix is proven over 90% effective. Shingrix is a vaccine used to prevent shingles in adults 50 years and older. Shingrix doesn't protect everyone and isn't for those with severe allergic reactions to its ingredients or its previous dose. Tell your healthcare provider if you're pregnant or breastfeeding. Increased risk of Guillain-Barré syndrome was observed after getting Shingrix. Fainting can happen, so take precautions. Most common side effects are pain, redness, and swelling, or injected muscle pain, tiredness, headache, shiver, and pain. Ask your doctor about Shingrix today.
Real cases, real people. Judge Judy.
Randy Chavon says, former friend Jerome Granta owes for money loan after he was released from prison.
I have a text from you It says, I'm going to give you the $1,400 back so that you can shut.
That's because she
I agree.
asked me.
I didn't say anything to you. I'm looking over here.
That doesn't say anything about her loaning me no money.
No,
Wait, that's just saying that I said,
I'm going
that's the
to
first time
give
I've said
you
something like that. I wish I could have gave her back. I wish I could have never accepted it. She's been slandering me from the beginning, talking about you crippled and all this other stuff. Like, who wants to go through that for $1,400?
Nobody.
All the
That's
stuff I've been through because she told
why
me,
I would give her back the $1,400.
I don't have to give, and I would never. Why would I ask her to loan money? I just came over prison. I don't have no
Just a
job.
second.
I don't even plan on working. If I borrowed the money, I would have gave it back. But I didn't borrow the money.
Listen, all you have to do is say, I don't want your money. I'm living here with my mother. She's feeding me. She's taking care of my daughter. I don't need your money. I'm not going to take money from women. It's not my thing. It's not something that I do. You know? Do you know what I mean? Cookies, do you know what I mean? Because I have to tell you something. If you were the trophy at the end of my race, I would walk backwards. Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $1,400. We're done. Thank you.
I never borrowed any money from her.
It's been harassment for 8 months. It's been awful.
She gave me money.
He lies. He's a narcissist.
So I don't understand how I could owe anything that somebody give me.
I just hope that he grows up and gets his life together and focuses on himself and not me.
And now, the next case.
All parties in the matter of Patterson versus White. Step forward.
Lakeisha Patterson is suing auto repairman Romy White for a refund for the cost to repair her car and the cost to fix the damage he caused.
Ms. Patterson, you were in an automobile accident in April, and the automobile accident was the fault of the other driver, I assume.
Actually, no. My daughter was driving the vehicle, and she sideswiped another vehicle.
This says I was involved in a collision where I was T-boned on the driver's side of my 2016 Toyota Corolla. What part of my daughter was driving my car is that sentence?
My daughter was driving the car.
I'm just telling you that's what the complaint says. So that is inaccurate.
Yes, that's inaccurate.
I needed a repair as soon as possible and was referred to the defendant. That was you. You took the car to him to be fixed. I'd like to see a picture of the car before it was taken into him.
So these are two of the pictures of the damage of the vehicle.
Can I see it, please? Whose insurance did you go through?
My insurance company, National General?
And you had a deductible?
Yes.
How much was the deductible?
$250.
You took it to the defendant, and the defendant said, and this is a quote, I'll work with you on the deductible, which means that whatever it is, you wouldn't have to pay the deductible. That's a fair statement.
Yes.
And then you started to look at the car, and how much was the initial estimate that you got from our insurance company?
The initial estimate was
Pretty standard, scratch, straight, and we have to readjust and come out again and look at the vehicle to give you a higher estimate because there was more damage.
Yes.
Yes. And the adjuster came out and looked at the car and gave you a higher estimate.
Yes.
Yes. To what?
There was $542.58 more damage.
More.
Judge Judy continues in a moment.
What is that?
I don't know, the paint looks glossy. It's shining so much you can see the ground.
It looks yellow to me.
Yeah, maybe a reflection on something off the ground.
No, she said that's the way the car looks.
I haven't seen it, Your Honor.
You fixed it.
Discover the power of
And some lost over 46 pounds.
And I'm keeping the weight off.
I'm reducing my risk. Wegovy is the only weight management medicine proven to reduce risk of major cardiovascular disease such as death, heart attack, or stroke in adults with heart disease or diabetes. Don't use Wegovy with semaglutide or GLP-1 medicines or in children under 12. Don't take if you or your family had MTC, MEN2, or if allergic to it. Tell your provider if you plan to have surgery or a procedure, are breastfeeding, pregnant, or pregnant. Medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, stomach pain, or any of these allergic reactions. Serious side effects may include pancreas inflammation and gallbladder. Call your prescriber if you have any of these symptoms. Wegovy may cause low blood sugar in people with diabetes, especially if you take medicines to treat diabetes. Call your prescriber about vision changes, if you feel your heart racing while at rest, or if you have mental changes. To
effects include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, stomach pain, flu or upset, headache, feeling tired, dizzy or bloated, gas, and heartburn. Some side effects lead to dehydration, which may cause kidney problems.
With Wegovy,
I'm losing weight.
I'm keeping it off.
I'm lowering my CV risk.
Ask your prescriber about Wegovy.
Wire transfer fraud nightmare.
It's about $255,000.
Spotlight on America investigates.
I wouldn't use it from anyone.
Down payment, wire fraud.
Tonight, you're on Fox News at 10.
Come on, Shelly. It's a space thing. Isn't that fun?
You can meet other people from your planet. I have the biggest crush on John Glenn, and I would have given it up for him, no problem.
Every year, thousands are seriously injured in car accidents. At Tronfeld Weston Direct, we believe every one of those accidents is justice.
I'm about to get this trash, man. Can you do me a favor? Give me another trash bag. Give me another trash bag
You don't pay unless
when you're finished.
no win, no fee guarantee. Call us now for a free Pittsburgh review. 804 call Jay.
You're only a call away from Jay.
Real cases, real people. Judge Judy. Lakeisha Patterson says auto repairman Romy White did a miserable job repairing and painting her car after it was involved in an accident.
I mean, this is all damage you can see, Mr. White. You do understand that. We're not talking about any damage underneath that didn't go over anything. It's all damage, visible damage. So you got an extra $550 out of the insurance company. And you were supposed to fix the car. Now I'd like to see pictures of the car when you picked it up. The cost, that's what you're suing for. You want $1,894 back from Mr. White because you said he did a miserable job on the car. I'd like to see it. What are you showing me the inside of the car for?
So when I picked up the car, it was full of dust and everything where he didn't cover anything when I picked it up.
So that's what you're showing me.
It is
dust.
cold in here.
Insurance company don't pay to wash the car, Your Honor.
The shade need to come
Is what you're
down.
showing me that the car has a yellow tint to it?
Yes, ma'am. It's actually bleeding through. When I initially looked at the car, it looked like a fingerprint, like it was maybe pollen. And when I brushed it and saw that it wasn't pollen, I was like, okay, this is something that's coming through.
It's yellow.
Right. And now it looks like worse than that. It's steadily bleeding through the fingerprint.
What is that?
Gloss. It's shining so much you can see the ground.
It looks yellow to me.
Yeah, maybe a reflection on something off the ground.
No, she said that's the way the car looks.
I haven't seen it, Your Honor.
You fixed it.
I haven't seen it since I fixed it.
Did you get an estimate to repaint the car?
Yes,
I'd like to see it.
A regular trash bag? No, the heavy duty ones, they under the table. Instead of taking the trash out, would you take these
They actually have to.
these two bags right here with these books in them and put them in the car? And then by the time you come back, I might be finished with the trash because this box is trash right here.
Progresso Black Beans. 20 grams of protein per can, so he can win his pickleball game against Jeff, who could really use a bit of humbling.
I told you to get those books of Calamar. I left her with some books. Huh? I left her with some books. I didn't take no heavy books from her. I didn't get rid of all of them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All this stuff is annoying. Well, can you bag these magazines up right here? No, I gotta take the heavy books to the car. And put my clothes on. I ain't been over her my back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's so chilly out here. Should have did all this when you move, huh? That'll help you up.
Different Part C plans are available in different parts of the country, so don't wait. Call the number on your screen now. You should call now. Call now. We will check to see if there is a Part C plan available in your area with additional benefits and potential cost savings. Call to speak with a licensed insurance agent and find out if you are eligible for a special enrollment period. You don't get Medicare Part C benefits automatically. So call now for your free 2025 no obligation Medicare benefits review.
Just call 800-249-3190. 800-249-3190.
Today we are talking about Medicare Part C, commonly called Medicare Advantage. If you're losing benefits for any reason or new to Medicare, you can call now because you may be eligible for plans in your zip code with additional benefits or cost savings you may not be receiving now or that may have previously not been available to you. Different Part C plans are available in different parts of the country, so don't wait. Call the number on your screen now. You should call now even if you've called before. We will check to see if there is a Part C plan available in your area with additional benefits and potential cost savings. Call to speak with a licensed insurance agent and find out if you are eligible for a special enrollment period. You don't get Medicare Part C benefits automatically, so call now for your free 2025 no obligation Medicare benefits review.
Just call 800-249-3190. 800-249-3190.
Want justice? Go to judgejudy.com. Like us on Facebook. And follow us on Twitter.
Yeah, how much did you get from the insurance company, sir? $1,351 and $558? How much did you get from the insurance company?
$1,444.36.
Is that correct?
And you also received a $100 payment from me.
Is that correct?
She received that back.
When did you get it back?
April the 12th, we were at the bank. She bought a check for $1,644.36 at the bank. She received $100 back for the cash app that she sent me prior to buying the paint before I painted the vehicle. And I gave her an extra $100 for her gas for driving from Raleigh up to Winston-Salem to bring her car to me. So I gave her $100 cash plus that $100 cash.
$1,544, just into the plaintiff. Go take the car in to be fixed. You did a miserable job. They're done.
And step out.
Judge Judy continues. And on the next Judge Judy.
My opinion's the only one that counts.
I helped the lady out, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think he went above and beyond.
If she had a problem, she could have brought it back to me to get it fixed.
He didn't do a good job on the paint.
You know, I did a lot to help. I wasn't trying to take advantage of nobody.
Definitely don't pay for your damages before you see your vehicle.
Stay ahead of the storm with Fox News at 10, RVA's only 10 p.m. local newscast.
Weekday mornings on Fox Richmond.
You're looking pretty good, Mr. Johnson.
Wow, okay.
The front desk said you recently enrolled in a Medicare Advantage plan. Well, Medicare Parts A and B do not cover your routine dental coverage. Yes, you have a Medicare Part C plan, commonly called Medicare Advantage. Medicare Part C plans cover everything in Part A and Part B, plus benefits like dental, vision, or hair.
It's great that my plan includes dental coverage that helps pay for these costs.
Yes, Mr. Johnson. A Medicare Part C plan could include dental coverage.
If you're losing coverage, or new to Medicare, call now because there may be plans available with additional benefits that are simply not covered under Medicare Parts A and B, like routine dental coverage. In fact, nearly half of Medicare beneficiaries do not have any dental coverage. Here's the good news. 2025 Medicare Advantage plans are now available. If you're on Medicare, you can call now, even if you called last year, and talk to a licensed insurance agent to learn more about Medicare Advantage plans from Humana, United Healthcare, Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield, Aetna, Cigna Healthcare, WellCare, or Kaiser Permanente. We will check to see if there's a Part C plan available in your area with additional benefits. Remember, you don't get Medicare Part C plan with additional benefits automatically. So call now for your no obligation 2025 Medicare benefits review.
Just call 800-671-1856. 800-671-1856. 800-671-1856.
Red Day, this is a giant seek and find book right here. 562 pages. I don't forget I had it. So much stuff in front of TV. It's hard to change the channel.
There are going to be more water and food and distribution events happening tomorrow. And Jason Cameron, especially that students will be going back to school on Monday. He says it will not be virtual. Things are going to be back in the classroom. I've been working tonight. This is happening as well on your side.
Okay, Maddie, thanks for inside the entirety of Henrico County, not just the East End, all of Henrico under a boil water advisory. Officials there issuing that alert just a few hours ago.
And if you have water, you should boil it before you drink or cook with it. Joel Vasquez is on your side at 6 Live in Henrico County. Now, Joel, is anyone in the county getting their water back at this point?
No, right now, Jasmine Kurt, this boil water advisory is effective immediately. Now, they say that they're taking these steps as they work to fill up their water systems that have interconnections with Richmond's waters. Now, this news broke around noon after the Virginia Department of Health issued a boil water advisory for residents of Eastern Henrico.
They issued that boil water advisory because water in that portion of the county areas, water was not moving through the utility system. However, what the Virginia Department of Health didn't realize is that once water is in our system, there's no way to say water is in Eastern Henrico. It can't end up in Western Henrico.
Now, this ultimately resulted in a county-wide boil water advisory. This comes as 6,000 residents and businesses in Eastern Henrico just got their water back. About 23,000 are still without it, but county officials say they should be getting it in 24 to 48 hours. In the meantime, residents can go to the Eastern Henrico Recreation Center and the Eastern Government Center to get a case of water and their container refilled. They're going to be open 24 hours and speak with one resident at the waiting in line.
As far as experiencing no water at all, it's very weird, challenging when the house is out of feel. So, you know, I'm being patient and just trying to conserve as best I can.
Also, at this very hour, the county is opening the Henrico Sport and Event Center to distribute water and also allow people to shower there. They're open 24 hours as well, and that's on All-Star Boulevard just off of Telegraph Road. Now, they also have the Verina and the Sanson Library open until 9. However, they will not be open tomorrow, but until then, you can get a case of water there. We're not in Rutherford County, go back to the other side. I'm going to toss over to Raven Brown with in Hanover.
Well, Joel, some good news in just the last couple of minutes. Hanover County officials announcing that they expect water service to be fully restored.
I'm almost finished.
Tomorrow for those
I sure am happy.
who might not have or might have little to
Happy to
no
be
water
almost
service in
finished
their
with
area
this.
right now, so that's some good news to hear. I'm currently at Bass Pro Shop in Ashland. This is near the new location.
I'm tired of this.
From Hanover County. This is
Whew,
going to
that wore me out.
fill a container full of water.
But it's all done now, so thank the Lord. I don't think I'm gonna be collecting books anymore.
It's been crazy. 5 years ago, we were out here looking for toilet
Books and
paper, and now
magazines. When I get done reading them, I'm gonna toss them. It's too much.
Whether it's a container
Ooh, it's chilly in here. My goodness. Need to shut these shades.
We've still got power, we've got heat, we've got, you know, the roof over our heads, so I don't think it's the worst thing, but it's been a challenge, that's for sure.
Lynn Griffey lives in Mechanicsville. She is one of many people waiting in line to fill up containers of water.
I think it's a big problem that our infrastructure is not made to support the amount of people that are using these things.
Director of Public Utilities Matt Longshore says the restoration process is continuing. He says some in the county east of 95 still do not have water. Part of their water supply comes through the Bird Park Reservoir. Longshore says it'll be a slow process, but they are hopeful to see water start to come back fully within the next day or two.
Early on in the process, but we are starting to see some of the water flow back into our system, and residents are starting to see some of that at their homes in the Mechanicsville area.
A bit of good news for those like Craig Simones.
I had no idea it would affect all the way up here in the Hanover County.
And he says he's been making do with what he has.
fill up the bathtub to have water to flush the toilet with, some water to boil to, brush your teeth and that kind of stuff.
Hoping this serves as a learned lesson not to take for granted of the everyday essential, and also to make sure better systems are in place for the future.
I think this will have officials look at what's our plan should this happen in the future if we lose power, what's our backup plan.
And again, Hanover County officials expect water to be fully restored for those east of 95 sometime tomorrow. If you're still looking to fill your container, you can come here to Bass Pro Shop. You can also go to the government complex. But if you're looking for water bottles, you can go to Atlee High or Cold Harbor Elementary School. All of these sites are open until 7 p.m. tonight. For now, live in Hanover County, Raven Brown, 12 on your side.
Thank you, Raven. We have more local breaking news right now at 6. The water crisis is expanding to parts of Goochland County. So if you live in the eastern part of the county, you are under a boil water advisory. This includes Aqua Virginia customers living in the James River Estates and Page Brook subdivisions.
I got down to my crochet books now. So I am really finished.
In the Goochland courthouse area.
I am finished.
State, Governor Youngkin says the National Guard is being deployed.
I'm so happy.
This, as the state is also planning ahead for more winter weather this weekend. Chantel Davis on your side at 6. She continues her team coverage. Chantel, is that
I forget which book I taught myself on. But this one right here is sure looking familiar.
Yes, that's right. And since we are
It's
under
just
that state
looking
of emergency
familiar
because
right
of
here.
the snow, the governor says that's why he was able to easily deploy those National Guard troops. He says that they began
This might
to
be the
move
one right
last
here.
night, adding that they are bringing in 1,300 pallets of water tonight to local
This might be the one right here,
The governor
actually.
also acknowledging the second snowstorm heading our
Possibly.
way
Let me
this
see.
weekend. I asked him if he's concerned about the storm delaying progress for water restoration.
If I said no, I'd be wrong. Yes, we're
No,
concerned.
I
And
think it
that's
was the
why
one I
we
said it
are,
was.
First, supporting the city in all ways possible
Mhm.
to get the water supply back online fully as quickly as we can, to make sure that all citizens have
I'm so
access
glad to be done with
water.
this.
And we're
Oh,
also quickly
it wore me
asking
out.
questions. What do we need to do
Let me see.
in order to prevent
I'm gonna
it from happening
leave.
again?
I'm gonna leave one of these drawers
The National Guard is bringing
open.
in 6 tankers for hospitals, a total of 10
So I'm gonna
tankers
put
are
this
already
stuff.
in
Let me see.
operation, and 13 more
Ooh.
are on the way. The governor says along with the National Guard, surrounding counties have been
Put,
extending their resources to our fire crews, and the governor wants us to note that we
Some
still
of
have
those
a lot of
other
work to be done before we can see or any type of normalcy, and he hints that
magazines
Friday
up
may be
on
the
top of the
earliest we
books.
can get back to normal.
And that way I can use my
Thank
drawer
you, Chantel.
space
Tonight,
for,
some community members are breathing a sigh of relief. They're seeing water.
I can use my drawer space
some
for
first time in more than 36
these
hours.
craft
This is
tools.
video of a Richmond woman saying
These
that
craft
some
items.
city officials urge you to still conserve that water tonight. Desiree
Excuse
Martinez on
me.
your side at 6 after speaking to locals.
Alrighty.
A long week dealing with the water crisis
So
in
that
River
is that.
City.
Thank the Lord.
Met with the
Guess I'm gonna sit here right quick so we can take this trash out and these magazines out. Bag this stuff up. The other bag in. I need another bag. These books right here gonna break. This bag is too heavy.
Also say they're seeing water coming out of their faucet.
The city of Richmond is reminding people who have water running through their taps again to make sure they conserve every drop. This is to make sure water is widely available for everyone.
People like Aaron Milton are still in a dry spell. A situation many in the museum district tell us they're still facing.
They're working as hard as they can to fix it.
As water restoration efforts continue, Bill Payne is getting by with helping his family and garden pots full of snow. Desiree Montilla, 12 on your side.
Our neighbors are coming together and they're offering to lend a helping hand to stand all the they are offering everything from clean water, showers, and you can find this information by going online to our website and the 12 News mobile app.
We're taking a lot of work outside on this Wednesday evening. It was a sunny day across much of the viewing area, but tonight, boy, the mercury is
Yeah, Kurt, Friday evening, overnight into Saturday morning. This is the likely time frame when this next winter storm is going to impact our area. Couple differences though with this next storm. So once this snow starts, it's going to quickly accumulate. Not getting back to accumulation. It's a quick moving system. So it's going to move out in the early morning, Saturday. By Saturday afternoon, the travel impact overnight into Saturday morning. So our wind chill feeling more like the low to mid 20s for many of us. Feels like 21 in Louisa, feels like 23 in Richmond. New Kent also feeling like the low 20s. So you have to be out tonight.
Check back, thanks. And as we continue to watch the potential for another snowstorm, remember, we are on your side around the clock with our weekend. Anytime, wherever you stream.
A brand new home in New Kent could be yours with a good start. Our Country Dream Home giveaway is weeks away. Let's look at a rendering of that house as we break ground on the project. We'll be right back.
This Dwelling Your Side newscast is sponsored by Blue Ridge Bank. Enjoy high interest and rewards with Casella Cash Checking. Learn more at myvib.com.
It's 2025. Exclusive style and designs you'll only find here. With 50-month existing financing, plus convenient delivery and expert setup, so you can focus on the fun during the Roosevelt Kids New Year sale.
B&W Builders, Richmond's premier home improvement company.
Another damn day.
Visit our showroom on Original Road and receive a special 10% discount, plus pay nothing for 12 months on your next project.
RVA Today, sponsored by the Virginia Community College System.
Let's talk about some of those continuing education learners. Why choose a community college for education and skills development?
We're seeing a lot of students that really are coming to upskill and to find really an opportunity for economic mobility. There's a lot of students now that are coming into the community colleges to find employment to make more money.
Impacting your overall self-confidence. Most students showing little to no research and technology, we can find the root cause of hair loss both men and women. Each step of the process stimulates the scalp and hair follicles. Successful results are either partial or full pregnancy. Unlike some other hair procedures, we offer a therapeutic and welcoming environment for all patients seeking assistance. If you're trying to put an end to your hair loss,
I said to bring me another bag. I asked for 2 bags.
approach to your problem be the end to your personal hair growth journey. After seeing results, you'll feel more like yourself and regain your confidence. Give Destiny Technology a call or email to start your new life today.
It's trash too.
Make your kitchen, laundry, and bathroom storage dreams come true.
It's the moment we've been waiting for. Ground officially broken. 2025 St. Jude Dream Home. We are proud to take part in this campaign year after year. In fact, we have raised literally millions of dollars for St. Jude in the past 7 years.
A brand new home in New Kent County could soon be yours. Sarah Booth on your side at 6 for the first look.
Hi guys, it's so great to see you. We've had a lot of tough news this week. It's been really cold, but we have some wonderful news to share this afternoon. I'm so excited to be out here in New Kent County at the site of this year's St. Jude Dream Home. And I want to bring in some really important people. Jeff and Bobby Susan, so if you could come in and join me. They're with the Research Living Company, and they actually donated this property in New Kent County,
Oh Lord. I'm so glad that's over. I'm so glad.
Oh my gosh, there's so much love. We're so glad to bring you on with this project and get to know you all throughout the process. I know there's pictures that are showing up of what the house is going to look like. Just make sure you remember in all of this, as excited as we are about this home, we're most excited about helping the children and the families that go to St. Jude. No child who goes to St. Jude ever gets a bill. The families can just focus on what is going to help their children and make them better. And that is the best part of this entire project and what brings us all back or joining the project year after year. So guys, I know we've got a lot of big news to cover today, but I think we got to hang on to this moment of hope and excitement here as we launch this year's St. Jude Dream Home in New Kent County. Back to you. Friday night and Saturday morning, we're and I'll walk you through the latest hour-by-hour forecast and just how much of snow we can see where you live. Tonight, though, good conditions. We have upper 20s, close to 30 degrees, and double degrees at about 9 to 10 miles per hour. It is right now in the window. Look at the low 20s in Richmond. So if you
so happy now.
Thank you. It's been 19 days since Richmond students were last in the classroom. First, it was winter break.
I am so happy now.
Woo. Is bringing its motto to life.
Man. Oh boy.
Go to Allstate.com for used office furniture and pay way below retail.
Believe it or not, we all can use an annual checkup. So could your furnace or heat pump. Don't wait. Call Herman Airlines to schedule your annual checkup today.
My life since starting with Clean Performance is amazing. I move better, I sleep better. I went from a size 28 to a size 6.
I am Dr. Jason Moore, a board-certified obesity medicine physician. Treatment of obesity is one of the most impactful things you can do to increase your quality of life and decrease risk of other diseases. I can help you start losing weight today with medications like Ozempic for less than $300. Visit myhumanperformance.com to schedule your free consultation.
At Seremi Tire and Auto, we have been fortunate to serve you and your family for over 40 years. We know that couldn't be possible without you, the customer, and our community. Come see why people have chosen Seremi Tire and Auto for more than 40 years.
Hi, I'm Mike King, the proud owner of Ray Siding Company and a seller of Northern Neck Home. If you like to relax and enjoy low maintenance living at the Northern Neck Home, we're the team for you. Whether it's siding, roofing, windows, decks, and doors, we are your experts. We pride ourselves on punctuality and delivering on our promises. We give our customers honest work at affordable prices to the highest quality customers. Call us today and schedule a free no-pressure estimate. Ray Siding Company. We do more.
A new year and a new adventure with the perfect Chevy to take you anywhere. With pure power unleashed and future-forward technology. Because every mile matters and every path leads to new possibilities. Get 50/50 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Plus, current Chevy owners and lessees get an additional $1,000 cash allowance when you purchase. See your Hardin, Virginia Chevy dealers.
10 a.m. Saturday. Wake up to the record low price on everything at Haynes. The record low. All the new power and motion. Record discounts. Every Vargo lounger. All flex steel modular seating. Saturday, the record low on everything. All the latest and greatest tech. Built-in surround sound and immersive motion. Touch lights and Bluetooth speakers. Record discounts. All the new designs. Sleep in style from Norway. Made in LA. Free custom orders. The record low. Trisha Yearwood to Drew and Jonathan. This weekend, the record low price on everything at Haynes.
Some sports is just a game. But it's more than that. It's about building dreams, embracing team, and pushing limits. With every play, every cheer, where they're rooting is partners in their journey. Because at First Community Bank, we believe the youth of today shape our communities tomorrow.
This water crisis is having a major impact on area schools, and now we know Richmond Public Schools will be closed the rest of the week.
At this point, it's almost been 3 weeks since RPS students were last in class. Extended closure calls for students who rely on the school for a warm meal. But today, Relief for Local Students is the district and Feedmore teamed up to hand out meals to families this morning.
wanted to make sure that any of our families that needed food during this time, that we were able to provide it for them. Much like we did during the pandemic, we're doing it now. Our motto is to teach, lead, and serve with love, and that's what it means.
He also says they're planning meal distributions for later this week. We'll be right back with the final word on the other side of this game.
Make every dollar count with Watching Your Wallet. Weekdays on 12 on Your Side. Sponsored by Village Bank.
I've seen and been through a lot in my life. When things got difficult, Cold Harbor Financial, Raymond James, and my friend Jason were there to help me steady her ship. It's comforting to know they will be here for her when I'm gone.
Cold Harbor Financial and Raymond James. Then and now, for your reasons to keep the ship safe.
I'm Dr. Burton Sundin. I'm Dr. What am I talking about? Well, not all bodies. Bodies we make beautiful every day is board certified plastic surgeons. With over 25 years of body care, we are also experts in safety and remediation. We
We offer the latest fillers and Botox. We personally perform all injectable procedures. Our signature procedure, the uplift, tighten the skin on the face and neck with tiny incisions and low downtime. Now is the perfect time to get a little uplift. It'll be our little secret.
Designed to outlast and outlive. Toyota trucks are unmatched, unstoppable, unbeatable.
This manila envelope trash? This manila envelope trash? Okay.
It's making its way to my room. Can you hand me those books that's in the hallway?
I don't see no book on.
On that shelf in there?
1.99% APR financing. Toyota, let's go places.
After an injury, you're focused on getting your life back,
Gotta use the bathroom.
regaining your independence, rebuilding your confidence, and redefining your normal. You need the right attorney to help you
Which
return
one?
to life.
On that little shelf right there in the hallway?
Personal injury law firm, Val & Allen. Protecting you
The
and
hallway?
everything that's important
Yeah.
to you since
Oh, the big one.
There's some books on the shelf in the hallway.
The big shelf, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We appreciate you for joining us tonight at 6 as we continue to cover the all-year water crisis. Hanging in the low, it's really tough and frustrating, but I'll be back at 7 Franklin today.
Yeah.
And you can always get latest news anytime on our mobile app, of course.
Thank you.
There's two right there. What you need to check?
Those. All of them go to the car. The trash are already on the porch.
What about back here in the kitchen?
Yeah, that need to go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I gotta get that.
As a mythical creature,
Where your keys
I
at?
work steady. So when I hear people say doctors won't save your life if they see you're a registered organ donor, I know that that's true and false.
When you want, honey? When you give me the, can you
Huh?
when you come out the kitchen, would you bring me those pretzels?
Bring the what?
The pretzels out the refrigerator.
Let us contact us today for consultation.
Let your kindness shine bright. LaDiff. This holiday season, donate $50 reward to charity and save $400 on Stressless Maker recliners and ottomans. And save $200 on any Stressless recliner, or office chair, and each seat of a Stressless sofa.
No, I might
Plus,
have to.
take $200 off 4 Stressless dining chairs now. Shop LaDiff at 1011 Commerce Road in Richmond's Manchester District.
After historic and catastrophic wildfires in Southern California turning deadly after 80,000 people are forced to evacuate
Good old
their
recipes
homes.
in here.
Apocalyptic images.
I need to
A
keep
state of
this.
emergency in Los Angeles as thousands of acres burn, impacting one of the most picturesque places in the nation. Multiple wildfires raging out of control tonight, fueled by hurricane-force winds. The fire in the Pacific Palisades now the most destructive in the city's history. At least 5 people are dead, an estimated 1,000 structures destroyed. More than 1 million without power. The grounds of the iconic Getty Villa up in flames. The first helicopters and planes taking off to join the fight. And desperate homeowners racing to save their homes.
Be careful with those bags. They're the cheap ones. They're not good like the ones at Lowe's. That's why I wanted to that's why I wanted to break the stuff up.
What you do with the kids now?
They're right there.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. I gotta use the bathroom and everything. I'm trying to do this so I can be free from I'm drinking the stuff from out the kitchen. Put it up here.
Ooh.
Wow.
You dummy.
I don't play with them planes.
No, you're supposed to stop.
Oh my goodness. You know how they had a line where you could stop at? I don't stop on the line. I stop way back from the line. Because if that train decides to derail, it'll smack dead into your car.
Yeah.
Thank you. Put them in the put them in the backpack. As long as they do from out of here.
Oh, man. Fucking cats everywhere.
Is that the black cat?
Yeah.
Give me her bowl. I'm using it right now. She must have heard me when I opened the door. She must have heard me when I opened the door to put the bag, the trash bag, the wash out there. Give me her bowl so I can feed her.
Down, go to the now. I want to walk these across the street.
Well, you can bring the car over here and put them in.
Oh, dumbass cat. What's all these books? They're old. Throw them away. You know what I'm saying? Who's doing all this? Right enough I gotta do the trash. You want some dishes so that smell can get out the kitchen? You know what I'm saying?
I want a good recipe in this book right here. Yeah, y'all's a chicken. I done had this book forever.
Trying to fight this fire with garden hoses, there is still water.
Yeah, you going in first. I don't want to do. That's pretty evil. You know what I'm saying? Kids read all their iBooks now. I don't even read books anymore. You know what I'm saying? Put this stuff in front of Google. I take it to Google. Dump it in front of the dumpster.
That's trash you're stepping on. Put that in that box out there. I had to forgot to put that there.
I'm not dealing with this in my back, man. I'm coming back to get the trash right now. That's all I'm coming with.
Yep, it's right over here. Y'all some chicken. Lord. 67 and 69. Please close that door. I'm about to freeze.
They are not designed to wildfires. A firefight with multiple fire hydrants drawing the water from the system for several hours is unsustainable.
Ooh, it's cold out there. Be careful with them bags so they won't break. Can you shut the door? Ooh, it's cold. Oh. Say 67 and 69.
Why did you have all these fires in California?
Terrible thing. Terrible thing.
Looks like it's going to go up imminently because they're just overwhelmed. There isn't enough water up here. The wind's also grabbing that critical support in the sky for most of the day. Firefighters were able to make a stand and save a home. There was no victory. Just a brief reprieve from the helplessness of fighting fire against the wind.
Really took us into one of the light there. This station goes well beyond the homes destroyed in Pacific Palisades.
Yeah, well beyond the homes. The scope of this is so difficult to comprehend. We've seen schools, synagogues, we've seen churches. Here along the Palisades, in the heart of the Palisades, you've got a restaurant. We've been to the banks here in the Palisades have been reduced to ash, and
unfortunately, into the neighborhoods above, below, and to each side of the heart of the Palisades. And so far, we're staying at about 1,000. That's a preliminary number, 1,000 structures locked. We can tell you that number is going to climb significantly.
That's all you putting on? You not cold?
What's wrong with that jacket will make me sweat and all that? I ain't got time for that. I'm only gonna be out there for a few minutes.
It's so cold. I'm about to
take the trash out that's on the porch now. I'm not dealing with heavy bullets. I'm straining my back dealing with that. What you do with the trash bags I had down here?
Say what?
The regular trash bags. What they at?
Last night was devastating and terrifying nights that we
they might be over here.
Part of our city at any
I think they're behind the lunch bag right here. See right over here on the shelf? See that little lunch bag? Look behind there. Are they back there?
No.
Well, they're on their shelf.
Where it overtook the iconic city of Malibu and created this
I can't pick the boots over there.
Well, don't worry about it until you come back anytime.
I got on the side of the building. I'm not listening. I can't do that till I get the back straightened out.
as the winds are picking up.
You said you got the books on the side of the building?
The side right here. You come out your door. To the right. Can't even go back to work if I wanted to with my back. Now I gotta get this shit fixed. I need this money so I can get my bankruptcy.
I'm recording.
5 people have died and more than 100 structures destroyed as wind towers expanded the fire's path.
I'll look for them. They're on the shelf right there by the refrigerator somewhere.
You'll see the people on stretchers and just the effort, very rapid effort to try to get these people out of homes.
They got that chicken recipe in here.
Just by any means necessary. Which is your house? Some of the most expensive goods
All
in the
right.
world reduced to rubble on Pacific Coast Highway.
Where y'all? I'm gonna let y'all go.
Usually you would see the Pacific Ocean there. Now it's just ashes and smoke.
I might
As fires still burn, officials urging residents
download
not to
this
ignore
and
evacuation orders.
a high number of significant injuries to
do
residents
another video
who
with
did
me
not evacuate. In addition,
tidying up his living room because it's a hot mess in here.
Today, President Biden meeting with local officials, including Governor Gavin Newsom, who toured the destruction. Have you ever seen anything
I gotta put all of this stuff away. Put some stuff out the kitchen that I wanted to put in here.
You need all these post play boxes?
Tonight, thousands displaced with the flames still threatening homes.
Just one.
In Malibu, Steve Wiggins says he tried everything to save his.
So I kept spraying all the embers.
I want to say thank y'all for watching.
While the fire was coming at 60 miles
And I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. And I'm gonna
He came back today to find nothing.
probably record me trying to get everything back together in here. Because it's a mess. Go ahead. You should put some alcohol on it.
That's not gonna hurt. It's like it's on the inside with the nerves at.
Or this upper cream I got. You could have moved that shoe bag to get out tonight. It is frozen out there today. It is cold. So I'm gonna sit here.
All right, Liz Kreutz, thanks.
And I'm gonna put these on.
Land now as to where all this is happening.
These my hair
Why
books.
resources may be so stretched. Los
And a
Angeles
recipe
County is
book.
the
I'm gonna
most
put them in here.
county in the nation, with
I'm gonna
major
probably
urban centers, sparkling beach communities, and rugged
I
mountains.
want to leave this drawer free right here.
Broke out yesterday.
And this one got stuff in it.
To its north, iconic Santa Monica to its
Little
south.
stuff.
Moving inland 25
But I'm gonna have
miles
to,
the north and east of the Palisades is the Sylmar area. That's where the Hearst fire is burning. And then another 25 miles southeast from there is Altadena near Pasadena, where the deadly Eaton fire is raging.
I know I wanted to put those spray paint cans. I got a couple of containers. I wanted to put them in so they can set one on top of the other. Ooh, a couple of these containers right here. I gotta find the other one. It's in here somewhere. But I'm gonna set them in here. and stack them so they won't take up as much space as they're taking up now. And then
Thanks, Steve Patterson.
whew,
Our colleagues at our NBC station in
I
Los
can figure
Angeles,
everything else out
have been working nonstop for more than 24 hours covering this.
a little bit at a time.
And those communities reflected in so much of their coverage.
I've got another one right here.
Our reporter Michelle Valles was on the air as neighbors battled flames consuming the home next door.
Another beautiful.
Next to it was on fire. They were making gains here. They were making gains, and then all of a sudden the winds picked up, and you can just see how it's fueling the fire next door. As these neighbors desperately try to keep their home from catching fire, so you're just helpless as you watch these people doing probably, you know, you put yourself in their situation, and it's really dark and it's really fiery here. There's a lot of explosions.
So anyway,
and there's
like I said,
and you're just wondering when this is
I'm gonna go on and let y'all go, and I appreciate your patronage. And I got a little bit more of this to go.
Thank you so much.
I gotta get this living room together.
Oh my goodness. Praise
Like I
Lord.
said, it's a mess.
I mean, they're gonna really
It's a mess in here. Package up some of this stuff to go to the thrift store. I don't want it. Have mercy. I got more little writing books right here.
Since October 1st, they've gotten less than 10%.
Oh boy, alright.
The good news is this high pressure, low pressure combo has been
So I'm gonna go ahead on and
that's been the problem. Well, now it's starting to move to the east.
get off of here for right now.
Starting to die down. That's
And I'll be back when I
winds overnight coming down the gusts into single digits in some spots.
after I download this video, I suppose. I don't know. But I'm gonna go in and get this together and bring the things out the kitchen. Figure out where I'm gonna put these. I want to put them. Probably can put them on top of them other books. Did you take them to the car?
Oh, I put them right here on the side. These are heavy. Those labels. When you get the labels, how heavy on my back?
You gotta take them one at a time.
I ain't worried about
At every
that. Keep kids on.
serving a great fresh bite starts with putting care into it.
Oh, put the pullers at the door. That air, because it's about cold in here. Yeah, it's very cold in here. All right, y'all, I'm out.